welcome everybody. I am live with all of you fine people. It is good to see you all here. I was running a little behind, and the reason why is snacks. Yes, people, don't underestimate the power of getting a good potato chip before you stream.
That has the munchies, guys.
Hey, we're not trying to imply anything, Cyber.
I always try to imply everything.
I might be a little bit more hungry than usual. Anyways, welcome everybody to the fandom zone, and it is good to see everybody here. So let's see who we got. We got Wookiee's Lives Matters. Welcome, Wookie. The Senate. Welcome. Biden Touch. Welcome. Mark F. Good to see you. And of course, Tommy and Butterfingers always hanging out with us. So good to see you guys. We've got some very interesting stories that I was brought today. And of course, knowing PB, I had to pull something extra from him because he wants to talk Star Wars. So we might do a little Star Wars. A couple of rumors, a couple of leaks. Some things that may or may not be true, you know, things like that. But Mr. Cyber, go ahead and tell people about yourself before I get going on my rants and all the wacky shenanigans we got planned.
I just realized we just last night we didn't even do this part. We just jumped into it.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm trying to get to it tonight.
Yeah, I'm Cyber Husky. I do bullshit and gaming. Got a Gears video Friday. Got a Borderlands video probably Saturday. And I got to still upload both of them. All right.
Awesome.
No joke. I have the Gears video ready to go, though. I'm just going to upload it after this stream. So then, it doesn't eat up my damn bandwidth.
Yeah, I'm actually, for anyone who is interested, I will be uploading, it'll probably be ready tomorrow morning, my spoilers review of the Joker. So if you're still on the fence and you want to know if it's worth spending the money to see it, I will have my spoilers review up for the Joker. And I'll do a deep dive into it. I kind of, as spoilers do, go into all of that kind of territory. So if you're interested, let me know and go click the video. And then please, hey, if you guys watch my videos, please leave me some comments because I love getting feedback from you guys and knowing what I can improve, what is already good. Tommy has been really good with leaving me comments, so thank you, buddy. I appreciate you commenting on all of my videos and telling me what I could work on. And there he is, the son of a bitch.
What do you mean? You just sent me the link 5 minutes ago. You only been going for 3.5, you son of a bitch.
I was not late. I've been here for like 5
Yeah, I know. You
minutes.
Set up the stream early and you still started late. It's a fucking miracle.
Because you had to get munchies.
I had to get munchies, man.
Oh my god.
Oh, no. Okay, PB. I got those TGIF potato skins, right? But they're like the chips.
Those are great.
Yeah, the chips that taste like potato skins. Oh my god. They're just the best ever.
Yeah, the cheddar ones are better.
Yes, they certainly are. And
Real
also
surprised that I would say
that. And also, the unicorn says hi.
Hello, unicorn.
That was seductive.
What? What? It was not.
This is the wacky stuff that happens only on the late night.
Of my own voice, apparently.
PB, what are you doing, you bastard?
I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just talking to the world through the internet. Apparently seducing unicorns. Fuck.
And welcome.
Wookiee Lives Matter has never seen a Zod video, only a live stream. I added that second half.
I'm on the same boat.
Yeah, so if you want to see an actual Zod
Because he
video,
sounds like a weirdo.
yeah, go check out my movie reviews, my Joker or my It Chapter 2 review. That is the Zod review. And he always has very good opinions.
Sure.
So, tonight, guess what we're going to do, PB?
We're going to talk about Star Wars.
Looks like we're talking about toilets.
But first...
Yeah, it looks like we're going to talk about hashtag Japan, hashtag toilets, and hashtag robot.
Yes.
What is hashtag robot?
We're going to talk about, from Stig, he brought us a great article, Japan's high-tech toilet.
I've known about their high-tech toilets for years. Is this something
I
new, or
have
is it
not,
just,
okay?
or is it a brand new model?
This is...
Oh, it's a brand new model. This one
Oh.
winks at you.
Yes.
I've known about these since like
let me tell you something, okay?
like mid 2000, man.
Brother, we've been waiting for the shit to change, brother. And now shit's finally gonna be easier to get rid of.
That was a good one.
You know,
because toilets.
Yeah,
and,
I'll
here's
tell
the
you right
thing.
now, those toilets squirt on you.
Well, here's
Oh,
the
God.
thing, though. How is every fucking country beating us in the toilet market?
Toilet tech? Oh my
Because
god.
I know.
we got it right, and we have it right, and you don't need anything else fancy. You just need a freaking throne to shit in, and then a button to freaking flush it, and that's it.
Or
Very
you just
true.
let your dog outside.
So we're going to talk about that. We're also going to see some ridiculous thing here. There's this active Harlow Awards to celebrate local sporting talents and achievements that I wanted to.
That does not include taekwondo.
No, it does not, and I am very upset about that.
I don't believe you.
No, I don't care. Also, we're going to talk about a robot that can make 300 pizzas in an hour. Just think about that.
That's a lot of cheese.
And Gandhi is deeply revered, but his attitude on race and sex are under scrutiny.
You mean
Apparently-
like his attitude on gender fluidness?
Apparently, Gandhi was a racist and a sexist.
Well, yeah. Aren't we all?
Yeah. So it's going to be fun, and then of course, PB, we have some new Star Wars rumors and leaks that I actually was looking. Now, keep in mind it's inverse, so they're not the most
Oh, inverse
reliable,
are always the most fun to read.
but they're the most fun to read. So.
Yeah, they're fun as hell. I mean, they're totally fucking ridiculous and batshit crazy, but they're fun as hell to read.
Exactly.
I mean, they make me laugh a lot, that's for sure. Because I start thinking, hey, this could be a totally serious thing, and then I make it to the second sentence, and I go, oh, nope, it's not.
And here's where we go off the rails.
Exactly. You got a super chat here, guy. Have you talked to the chat in the 3 minutes I wasn't here?
Yes, I did address the chat. Super chat.
I don't believe you.
Zod, please tell me you will be on your game tonight and only fuck up half the words you read. I can't promise anything, but I can say
you were really stumbling last night.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, every
it was
play
bad
was a
last
fumble,
night.
Rooski.
Yeah, you're
But-
playing the game like Kirk Cousins, man. Fucking hate him.
Oh, what, you want
But
Case
you
Keenum
think-
back?
No, but here's the thing. You guys just hear me just doing that little rant. I hear it every fucking day from my brother. He's pissed off about Kirk He's the most agitated about Ger's cousins. Even before we had him.
Well,
He was never good. He was
No.
always okay. Even in college, he was just
still
okay.
he still can't beat a team with a winning record. This was one of the stupidest decisions since I can't remember all the trades like my brother can.
so speaking of people in the toilet, let's talk about toilets.
You talked to one person in the chat. I see how it is. Consider yourself special, Rosetta.
Zoom in. I'm saying it now because then later nobody will be able to read, and I'll forget to remind you.
No, it'll zoom back out.
There we go.
Definitely keep an eye on the chat.
All right.
Because he's
We have
walking
to
away.
skip
We
this
got to keep an
article.
eye
It has
on it because he's walking away from the screen.
Okay, we have to walk away from this article because it has a shitty pun. Ah, fuck.
Lo and behold, oh my god.
Was this the article Stig sent to you, or was it another one?
This was the one Stig sent to
Well,
me.
now I know why.
Yeah.
I mean, come on.
Toilet
Anything with
humor.
poop, Stig's got to send it our way.
No, the pun.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Uh,
Maybe Stig wrote this.
No, he didn't.
Tokyo. Jesus Christ.
That is not what it
Returns?
says. It doesn't say Tokyo, Jesus Christ.
No, right.
That's
here.
not a thing.
you readers.
Reuters.
Reuters, thank you.
Everything's fucking blurry.
It's just
Japan?
a little blurry, but that's us.
Japan may not win their home rugby World Cup, but they have already proved themselves world beaters when it comes to toilets. Okay, that's an interesting way of phrasing that.
If you say so.
A person presses a button on the control panel of the Japanese toilet in Tokyo, Japan, September 22nd, 2019. So here's that.
Why are you
Going
reading
to
the
loo,
captions for the pictures?
because I want to.
Son of
Going
a
to the loo is a much more futuristic experience in the land of the rising sun, and touring fans have been fascinated by their visit to these high-tech washlets. These Japanese toilets offer a wide variety of functions. Some open automatically.
Do they
when you
offer a
approach them.
wide seat because we're Americans?
That would be interesting, right? You go to the toilet and it like adjusts to your culture. So you like read your body weight and it like expands.
Here's one of the downsides of these toilets. It does have an automatic toilet lifting, but if you have the fucking squirts and you gotta run to the damn toilet, you're not gonna wait for a machine to open it up for. No, you're gonna throw that lid up and then you're gonna sit down and blow out your bowels. I'm sorry, I had to say that. That's been bothering me for a while.
Read this super chat before you continue on.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, oh shit, fucking phone. Get off the screen, Jesus. From Rosetta Allen. I can't stay. We'll leave it running for you. All you guys are invited to hop on during my homecoming marathon Monday. Have a most blessed night. Thank you, Rosetta.
Yes, thank you.
Fucking A. What are you doing there? Do you have to go back and forth and refill the unicorn's water dish?
No, actually, she left. I had to re-grab my snacks because she took them and hid them.
I thought horses and stuff had like a big like thing of water they go up to. Not like a little dish. I have a water bowl. Yeah, but it's still a big thing because horses drink a lot.
I don't know how big this unicorn is.
The world may never know. Anyways. So, these Japanese toilets offer a wide variety of functions. Some open automatically when you approach them, and many offer a warm seat for a bit of comfort in the cold winter nights. The numerous options on the control panel, however, can be confusing. 2 hours after landing at Tokyo's
You know why it's confusing? Because if you're not from
Yeah,
there,
that's-
it doesn't have your damn language on it.
Well,
exactly.
Haneda?
Haneda, yes. Haneda Airport. French fan Alex Wilmer
Weimer?
would not.
There's no
Weimer,
L in that name at all.
Oh, so
Fuck
this
the
is
French.
just another
Would
bad
not-
experience story then. This is what this
No,
is. This whole thing
we
is
don't
another
know
bad
what kind of
experience with the
experience
Jap.
Alex
No.
had.
No, you can tell right there. This is another person who had a bad experience with the Japanese toilet because you can't read Japanese. Legit.
Would not.
Like just like
Oh.
Mater from Cars 2.
Okay, that might be true.
Yep.
Call his first
Continue.
experience a great one. There are something like 15 buttons in Japanese, and I didn't know which one to press. There were strange symbols with sprays going in every direction.
I know what that one is. That's the one that cleans your butthole. I've never been there, but the symbols are kind of
okay,
kind
I
of
want to go
straightforward.
to another
Okay?
country to sit on one of these just to fuck with the buttons.
You have to go to Japan. That's where they are. These
Well,
are really
don't,
expensive toilets too.
Don't the French too? They have the bidets or whatever the fuck they call it.
I don't know. They stole it from Japan. Japan did the fancy shitters first.
The flush was on the other side. I frantically pressed all of the buttons and it made strange noises. It certainly is not to everyone's liking. A bit too sophisticated for me. I just like the simple ones. Push the button without all the experiences. Said
Experiences. Come on.
that's what I said.
You said expenses, like money.
No, I said experiences.
You are such a liar.
All right, I'm gonna keep on
Chat,
reading.
what did he say? What did he say?
Continue
Tell
on.
us.
It said All Blacks fan Brent York. Who's the black? Wait, what's All Blacks fan?
I don't fucking know.
Like, what is that a team?
Yes.
Okay. Although his friend Bernard James felt differently. I think when you first encounter them, it's a bit intimidating, but we've been to Japan many times. We're used to them, said James. Japan leads the way in toilets technology. Hygiene is very important in Japan.
You don't need fancy
wash
toilets.
their bodies before entering a bath, and they take off their shoes when entering the home. Washlets can be found everywhere in Japan, in public toilets, hotels, and in people's homes. Known for being a tech-savvy population, over 126 million, the market for washlets is huge. A toilets manufacturer, Toto's showroom in Tokyo. The latest toilet technology is on display from the bog standard, one of the most advanced. There's a choice for everyone. In any case, the end of the World Cup, some have experienced 500,000 visitors, maybe wishing they could take a little part of Japanese technology home with them. Okay, so who here would like to sit their ass on a high-tech toilet?
Sure.
The only high-tech toilet that I want to sit on is the one from Home Improvement. When they did the man's bathroom, that was awesome. That's the only high-tech toilet I want. It was a fucking recliner.
Yes, that was the best innovation for a toilet I had seen.
Why haven't they invented that shit? I mean, come on. Everybody wants a recliner on the for a toilet.
Yeah, I hate sitting there. Well, Sometimes it takes a little longer than others, and you get circulation cut off to your lower leg. It's annoying. I don't know if this happens to the Japanese toilets. I assume their toilets are extra short.
I'll find a picture.
I don't know. I don't need the. I don't want to get sprayed with water in my butthole. That doesn't sound like it would be enjoyable.
Yeah, I don't understand that design. Like, that would throw me off. Like, why are you spraying there? This feels like a little weird. You're violating my personal space.
I got pictures.
Oh, show and tell. Let's see these high-tech
God.
toilets.
You can't just find like one picture because there's a bunch of different designs. And yeah, these are really expensive toilets, man. Like, that's the little jet that squirts your bottle.
Yeah.
It's nice and fresh.
Pass. What if somebody puts it in an odd position and you sit down in the darkness?
Oh, look at this. I don't think this one's a real one.
Wait, what the fuck is that?
I think this is fake
Dude,
because
that
it just looks
a
like
medieval
somebody.
torture device.
I don't think
This
that
is
is
not real.
That looks
This
like
is not
it's
real.
supposed to be something to.
This is not real because you can tell they just put a toilet roll under the toilet. That looks funny as hell.
Jesus, thank
I mean,
goodness.
it's a real picture.
That looked like Game of Thrones toilet.
They
That's
got
how you
this
keep
one.
everything clean back there. Scrub till it's
Yeah, you got
clean.
more. There's an actual name of these toilets, but I just typed Japanese toilet because this is what you get. Look at. Here's some of the buttons. This is just clean your butthole. That stops. I was like, some of these are fucking translated. What are these people bitching about? Bidet. The fuck does that mean?
Did you just say bidet?
Yeah.
Now you read like Zod. That's pretty funny. Would you like me to tell you how it's supposed to be said?
I don't give a shit.
Mr. I'm from Minnesota, eh?
Ah, fuck. What did I click?
It's called a bidet.
They don't
It's
have
a
the fucking
French word.
well, they don't have the fucking little fucking squiggly things now, do they?
They
So
don't all have the little squiggly things when you have to pronounce it stupidly. It's French.
Well, if you don't have the fucking things, I don't give a shit. I've told people this many times. I've said I've so many times. I don't give a shit if you don't have your correct little thingies above your words. I pronounce it the English way, which is "fuck you."
That's fair.
That's fair.
I say this all the time. It's like, oh, I'm supposed to pronounce it that way. Doesn't it normally have this little thing? Like the Faye yogurt is supposed to pronounce that. You know what I call it? Fucking phage. I don't care. They didn't add the little thingies there, so it's phage.
Yeah, it is the squiggly lines.
Yeah. Best
And
letter in the
speaking
alphabet.
of, you know-
Squiggly.
Speaking
Squiggly.
of
Speaking of,
squiggly, and I had no good lead-ins for this.
this was a terrible lead-in.
I had nothing. I'm eating chips going, speaking of food, and I'm like, oh, wait, no one knows I'm eating, so that's not a lead-in. Okay, so apparently there is a robot.
Wait, you had no lead-in to go from a story about toilets to a story about a robot who makes pizza. Like, you went from a robot to another robot, or you went from toilets to stuff that goes into a toilet. Like, there's so many lead-ins that you could have went with here, and he's like, I need another chip. I need another chip.
That's pretty much where I was at. But sometimes, you know, these snacks are just good.
'Cause
Okay,
that
so
pizza looks fucking delicious.
I know this pizza does look good.
Yeah, I wanted
hope
pizza
the
for
robots-
supper, but fucking the woman's like, no, I don't want pizza. I want eggs and bacon. So she made scrambled eggs and bacon mixed together. I was like, well, I guess if you're making it, I'm not going to complain.
So she did Brenner.
Wait, say that again. You cut out.
Brenner.
Sure.
You know,
I don't know what the
breakfast
hell
for
that
dinner.
is.
Brenner.
Oh, no, I don't call it that.
Oh.
I just call it dinner of eggs and bacon.
I used to watch How I Met Your Mother.
Yeah, so did I. I didn't pick up a whole bunch of terms from there because most of them were stupid.
Some of them were hilarious. So, anyways,
No,
so
some of them were, wait for it, legendary.
yes. Watch out, Pizza World. This pizza bot could shake things up. Seattle, startup.
Stop
picnic
eating in
announced-
between your fucking words. Just
No
read.
shit, guy. You cannot eat and read.
I can do anything. Seattle.
Oh my god, that was terrible. That was worse than like, oh, I got a little bit of cotton mouth or a little bit of dick stuck in my throat and I need a drink. Oh my god. He's like, no, I can fit a chip in between these two words.
Seattle.
Zoom in.
Seattle startup picnic announced.
No, you didn't zoom
Tuesday.
in.
That's as close as I can go without cutting it off.
Okay.
Tuesday, that it has developed a unit that can make 300 12-inch pizzas per hour and 180 18-inch pizzas per hour, which is just awesome.
Who the hell makes
I need to get
18-inch
myself an
pizzas?
18. I need to get myself an 18-inch floor tom.
While the pizza bot does its share of the work, dough preparation, sauce making, and baking are all done by non-robots, aka humans, according to
Oh my
GeekWire.
god, really? Non-robots? That's how they want to talk about us now? Fucking Skynet.
Fucking racist. Fuck. Or is it
You know, they
specious
gotta
now?
put in their buzzwords.
It's like those people, aka humans.
We're going to be called
Those
fucking organic
people.
guys. I mean, we're going to
Now
all
what,
be
you're
starting.
getting an ad? What is happening?
They're going to start calling
I'm
you
getting an ad
organics.
because it's fucking zoomed in. God damn it.
No,
They're
you're not getting an
Yeah.
ad because you zoomed in. Don't give me that bullshit.
They're going to start calling
It
you
didn't pop up
organics.
until I zoomed in, you son of a bitch.
That's also a lie. You've been zoomed in for a while and then it popped up.
Yeah. Anyway, they're going to
Prove
call
it.
us. They're going to call you guys organics, and they're going to call me some sort of insult because I'm like a half organic, half machine. Like I'll be like going around the robots. Will be like the French, smoke a cigarette, filthy organics, and you'll just feel bad.
They're like, I don't know what this was. The 50 organics or this half organic, half cyber. You're just like not gonna fit in anywhere. That's sad.
No, yeah.
Once an order for a pizza is placed, it enters the digital queue and the robot starts making the pie. As soon as the dough is put in place, GeekWire explained, the system sends data back to the picnic via the internet in order for the robot to learn from its mistakes. That's,
You used too much sauce last time.
that's kind of crazy. Like, imagine if this
Well,
thing
wait.
goes like haywire and
No,
starts like
go back up. Or
Up,
that's the end. No, read that last paragraph.
up,
Unless that's not the last paragraph.
up.
No, I just wanted them to play the video.
Oh, you want me to play the video?
Yeah, play a video.
It's not gonna have sound because I didn't know there was.
I don't care.
We don't care. We're just going to see it. Well, we're going to hear this squirting in the machine going.
We don't care.
It's more like. Yeah, that's what it looks like with the animation, at least. Like, oh yeah. Oh, I love this frame rate. Cheese dropping.
Right.
It's like, I'm trying to create the sound effects.
That is hilarious. So, I mean, how do you guys feel about having the toppings underneath cheese?
Eh.
Or was that sauce?
I think that was the sauce.
That was
Oh, that was
Oh,
the
yeah, because there's the
sauce.
pepperoni going on there like that.
Okay.
It's completely frozen now, so there's all your pepperoni sounds.
Here
A
comes the
sausage.
sausage.
I can't really think of a good sausage one because I can't make like a
No, that's a
rock
tough
rolling
one.
sound. Yeah, I mean I'd think of like a boulder sound, but I don't got a boulder sound.
And that's a pizza.
And then they put it in the oven and go. Vrrt.
Put it in the microwave.
So the picnic has launched the AI pizza maker at Center Plate, a caterer in the Seattle Marinas T-Mobile Park
Oh
baseball
my
stadium,
God.
and at a restaurant in Redmond, Washington per Geek Wire.
Seattle Mariners, not Marinas. There's not even. Yeah, they did.
That's how.
Are you
going
gonna ask me? Do I want robots to make my pizza? Is that what you're gonna ask me?
Yes. So I was going to ask you, how do you feel about pizza being made by robot?
I'm 100% for robots making pizzas, probably because they can make it more even. I want my pizza to be the most even it possibly can. Even though the one that we saw, one side of the pizza looked like it was a little heavy with the sausage, the cheese, the sauce, the pepperoni all looked like it went on perfectly even. So if they can get it to go on perfectly even, because it's real annoying if you're eating some pizza that you either bought at the store or you bought at Domino's or Little Caesars or whatever, and one half has a bunch of the sauce and just a little bit of cheese, and the other half has a bunch of cheese and a little bit of sauce. That's probably the half that I like more because it has more of the cheese. But I would rather the entire thing be perfectly even. And for whatever reason, robots are good at keeping things standardized. So if the robot's going to keep my pizzas even every fucking time, and then the only thing I have to worry about is the asshole human who's cutting the fucking triangles, then so be
At
it.
Little Caesars, they don't know how to fucking cut the pizza.
They don't cut the
No,
pizza.
they do not.
Wait, no, there's a what?
They cut it most of the way.
Little piece of fucking. Now there's this huge piece. I've never. How can you fuck up a pizza cutting a pizza?
You cut it
with
in
a
half,
guiding device,
and then you
with a
cut it in
guiding
half,
device or without a guiding device. How do you fuck that up? It's just
and then you
eyeball
cut it in
it.
half.
That's it. But they don't know how to do it. You get like a giant piece here and like the little tiny piece over here. Are these people on drugs when they're working at Little Caesar?
Yes.
Yeah. Well, that makes sense now.
There's people at Little Caesars that aren't on drugs?
Yeah, that would be my
that's
dad
actually
back
the
in the
question.
day. My
Who
dad
works
worked
I
at
ain't
there
never
years
seen
ago.
somebody.
Pizza
Yeah, I've
Hut,
never seen
Domino's.
anybody at Little Caesars that isn't on drugs.
Today,
I don't have a problem with it because I'll still go there because the pizza is cheap as hell and it's warm and I love their garlic dipping sauce. But beyond that, get me a robot. I love robots. Robots are great. I just don't want them to take over the world or the Matrix.
All right. Whilst I am, I gotta step away for a second.
You gotta go get more chips, don't you, you fucking dictator?
Actually, oddly enough, I ran out of water.
Oh my God.
Yeah, like I had 2 bottles.
He's gotta wet
son
his
of a
willy
bitch.
now.
That's why there's lip gloss on this.
You gotta wet.
Unicorn took my bottle of water. I'm
I
like,
fucked up
wait
and
a
I said
second.
wet
don't
his
wanna
willy
hear
instead
about
of
what
fucking
you're-
his whistle.
No.
I don't want to hear about your lip gloss, Zod. I don't want to know what flavor your lip gloss is. I don't want to hear
she
that you run out of
distracted
it.
me
Don't
with
want to
the
hear
lip
that you got it
gloss.
all over your water bottle.
Be like me, children, and don't get into a fucking relationship ever.
She distracted me with the lip gloss, right? And then took my full bottle of water.
Listen
and I'm
to all
sitting here
these
going,
fucking
I
excuses.
just had a fucking full bottle of water. Where did it go? Son of a bitch.
You drank it with
I
your lip
love all
gloss
these.
lips.
These excuses are just.
So, anyways,
Tommy, even if I get a robot, I will still find things to yell about because we still have football season and we still have Disney Star Wars.
very true. So,
And yes, Tommy, Zod did say that he wears lip gloss, flavored lip gloss.
no, I said I have flavor with lip gloss on me.
On your face, I know.
Isn't that's kind of fucking gay?
No,
Oh
not
my
kind
goodness.
of.
Squirrel, you walked into
Oh,
me
man,
talking
Squirrel.
about having flavored lip gloss on the
Yeah,
side of my face.
Zod has fucking flavored lip gloss.
What the fuck?
Welcome.
Oh my god! I'm like, oh my, that escalated quickly.
Thank you for joining us, Mad Squirrel. I need somebody on the panel with some kind of sanity.
I'm so sorry.
I've never had sanity in my whole life.
Wait. Hold on. Fake news, PB. We don't promote fake news here, okay? There is no one on this panel or on this channel that comes
You
here for
are
sanity.
constantly
If you want
promoting
sanity,
fake
you don't
news.
come in the fandom zone.
You are constantly promoting fake news. Oh man, I love that noise.
Was
So
that
much.
you, Cyber?
No,
It was
pay
me.
attention.
Oh my god!
I got my soundboard to work. I was like, oh thank God. So excited.
Oh shit.
How dare you?
Oh, Ms.
That is
Thunberg.
magical.
That wacky little bitch.
Oh man.
I mean, I don't know how much I can blame on her. It's mostly her wacky ass parents, but you know,
I
she
accuse her
has my
parents.
sympathy.
Yeah, her parents. That's what I was trying to fix last night. That's why I wasn't around. I was trying to get my my voice meter banana to work. So now it does. Mazel tov.
Did you
Well,
just say
congrats.
banana?
Yes. Yep. It finally worked. So I was like, okay, thank God for that.
What is a voice meter banana?
It's like a sound. It's like how do you put it? It's for virtual cables. So you can use like a virtual mic. So I can play music through my microphone. So I had to set it up though for StreamYards and make sure I had it set up properly because the last time I used it, it was mostly I used it on Discord and I've used it on podcasts before, but I hadn't done StreamYards yet, so I wanted to make sure I got it right. And last night I got pissed at myself because I know I did something dumb. So yeah, there's your summary. It's all better now, and I had so many goodies in here. I was like, oh, I just can't let go. So anyway, yeah.
Excellent.
Oh my.
Well, I'm glad that you could join us tonight. Yeah, I've
Thank
seen
you.
that you added, or not added, but put a bunch of articles in the group chat. And I was like, well, I hope that she's joining us tonight because we missed her last night.
I know. I'm
So
sorry.
now we know why.
Yeah.
I have a question. Do we know if Proper will join us to fall asleep in here tonight?
I mean, I would guess not, but you
He
never
didn't.
know.
He did that throughout the whole month of September.
That was his thing, falling asleep. But I don't know what Zod's doing. Oh my! So how many individual sounds or whatever it is can you store at one time?
Well, I'm right now. I have too many to put on just the hotkeys. I mean, I could do just hotkeys, but right now I think I only have 20, 30. I used to have more, but computers.
Okay. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I have some
understand that
inappropriate
issue.
ones. So.
Just get buy
Ooh,
yourself a
inappropriate
soundboard and
ones.
program all the buttons with.
Right. I was like, screw it. Yeah, I was like, I don't have the kind of patience for this crap. Oh god. Anyway, but I got it done.
Right?
So
It's enough to drive you nuts.
oh my.
Mm,
I've
snacks.
seen what did you release the interview with LB today or yesterday?
Monday.
Oh, it was on Monday. Okay. I
Yes,
just seen
sir.
that he added it to his community tab as well.
Ended it on Monday. And then he put everything up. I think last night he said he was going to do it in the morning on. Was today Wednesday? Jesus, I don't remember what day it is. That's pretty bad.
Well,
Today
yeah,
is
it
now
was Wednesday.
Thursday.
It's Thursday.
Right. It's Wednesday night. We're still talking
For
to
the
the
people
people
who
in
haven't caught up
California.
yet,
We
it's
don't want to
still
confuse
fucking
all of the
Wednesday.
stoners out there that have no idea what they're doing. They're like, wait a second. There's a toilet in Japan that makes pizzas.
Yes.
People watching this, they're gonna be like, some stoner.
You know, now that you
is
said
gonna
that,
fuck up
somebody's
our
gonna do
articles.
that. Somebody's gonna do that now.
Yep.
Dude,
They're gonna be like, did you see
people eat in
Zod's
the
channel is so informative. He talked about a toilet that will make you pizza, man. And be
You're
like,
gonna
no.
eat pizza while you take a shit.
Although I feel those articles were connected now. I didn't see it before because I was eating snacks.
No
What?
fucking shit. Were you listening at all earlier when we started the stream like 20 minutes ago, Mad Squirrel?
No, I didn't. I was in the middle of hooking everything up, but snacks.
No, okay.
You're eating snacks.
Well, yeah, he's sitting there trying to read the article and eat potato skins at the same time. Like
Oh,
we can hear him crunching in between words.
And it's like even worse, and it's like you don't understand. And you hear, stop, fucking stop.
Like, what are you doing right now? He's like, what? I'm just reading the article. I was like, no, you're not.
No, you gotta be fluid if you can do it.
We're not fluid on this
Going to hell for that one, dude.
Oh man.
Oh,
I love it.
That's a good one. I feel like this is too much power for one squirrel.
Oh my god.
I disagree. I feel like it's more than appropriate.
Did you see the squirrel? Or I mean, not the squirrel, the mouse that infiltrated the White House?
Yeah, I saw that. I was like, man, mice are our best spies, our little comrades. Oh,
They were
God.
trying to say that like the mouse was purposely put there. And I'm like, yes. Oh my God, this now leads to the mouse as a spy. I go, while you're at it, why don't you put a little fucking hat on it and say it was working with the Russians? Then we could just bring it full circle.
That'd be worth it, actually.
Jesus Christ. Come on, guys. No. The mouse got lucky. It was in the top of the thing. It fell down. Some soy boy had it in his lap and jumped up and started screaming. Bloody murder.
God.
Fucking hilarious. But I'm actually glad that you're here because I believe.
You're gonna ask her what she thinks about robots making her pizzas?
Oh, did you not answer that? Because I walked away for a bit, so I wasn't sure.
No shit, you walked away.
I put I'd be right back.
Yeah, we know.
It's not like I just walked away randomly. I had to go get some water, wash my hands because the potato skins get like all that stuff on your hands. So I was like, oh.
Okay, well, bring the article back up and show her that short video so she can answer the question.
Oh God, I gotta make the sound effects again. And I
No,
forgot
you
what I
don't
used for
have
each
to
of them.
make the sound effects. The mama bear does not want to hear you fapping again.
Oh my God.
No, we'll just let the video make the sound effects.
I had too much fun
No,
with
I
the sound effects.
They said they have a robot that can make 312-inch pizzas in 1 hour and
Mhm.
180 18-inch pizzas in an hour, but it's still up to the humans to make the sauces, make the doughs, and then put the pizza into the oven and take it out when it's done cooking.
I need to know if that dough is hand tossed.
Ah, there it is.
It's hand tossed dough, man.
Oh yeah, hand tossed dough, but
I like. Wait. Is this a sound it's giving us? I don't see anything starting though either.
There it is.
God, I liked my sound effects more.
man, what is up with this fucking elevator music?
And now we're gonna get
This
claimed.
video
because
is
you
way
didn't keep it
longer than
tiny.
the last one.
Yeah,
Well,
it is. He clicked
Oh,
a different
yeah.
video. He clicked a completely different video.
That was a different
Right.
video, but you got
Clicked
more of
on
the
a
pizza.
totally different video, you butthole.
Yeah, because this
What kind of fuckery is this?
There.
What?
God damn
I
it.
thought it was that one.
Yeah, this is the one that we watched. With the excellent frame rate that we're gonna get, I'm sure.
what the hell, man?
So that's the
Oh
sauce
yeah,
going on.
it's
Apparently.
coming sauce.
Squirting out real all over the place.
Man, that just seems
It's-
a little off.
See, I said I'm all for robots doing it because typically robots are good at keeping everything even. So you're
And
gonna get, even sauce, even cheese, but then when it starts putting the sausage
The
on here
pepperoni
at the
doesn't
end,
look
it
even.
really
It doesn't got
overloads
enough
it.
on the right side. It's got more on
Yeah,
the
it
left
didn't,
side.
for whatever reason, it didn't get the toppings perfectly even, which was disappointing.
Yeah, I know. What's the point of the
I was
machine
like,
doing
how
if
do
you
you
can't
not
get
get
it
the
perfect?
toppings perfect? Like, this is a computer putting toppings on.
And then there's more
But I mean, it
sausage on
don't
that
look
side.
bad. I didn't think it looked bad. Especially seeing that
So-
other video and what the finished product was. So,
I just want these
what do you
machines to
think
be
about
the.
Skynet making your pizzas?
I want pizza vending machines, man. I've seen them a couple times, and
I thought you
But,
already answered the question, puppy.
No, he skipped me and went to you.
Oh,
again.
motherfucker,
Forgets
Zod.
about me. I said
I
okay,
didn't
and I was
skip
going to get my
anything.
answer,
I
and then he
said,
went to
I'm
you.
going to the bathroom. I'll be right back. People ignored me. So I paused and I put in the little thing, BRB. I assumed you answered the question within the time that it took for me to walk half the fucking length of
Oh,
the
we were
window,
making
go,
fun of you.
Get the fucking water, come back, wipe up my hands from the delicious potato skins, and then sit down. I thought everyone had answered.
Like, you totally said. Oh. Third floor, please. I love it. I love it so much.
I
That
feel
was
like
excellent.
you've got a bunch of things that suit me. At, like,
Maybe.
it's gonna happen, and
Oh,
you have a
well.
tune for everything. I feel like you have a tune for everything that I'm about to say.
You go right ahead. You just,
Oh Jesus! Okay, this is gonna be an interesting night. Oh my God. Biden Touch has a super chat that says Zod puts on lip gloss like Buffalo Bill. And don't forget to put the lotion in the basket.
Put the lotion in the basket. I've never even seen that actual thing that's supposed to reference from.
You
I just
don't
know
need
that.
to.
Silence of the Lambs is a
I've seen the
fucking amazing movie.
I've seen the Family Guy thing, and then my brother
Oh, then
says
you
it a
have
lot,
seen
and he
it.
says it funny. Oh yeah,
Yeah, then you've seen it. It's from Family Guy.
but no, it references something else. So
Yeah,
The
Family Guy.
reference is
Outside of Family
Silence
Guy.
of the Lambs.
Yeah, silent
Jodie Foster and
lambs
Anthony
on Family Guy.
Oh my God, Phoebe. You're trolling
put
me.
the
you son of a
lotion
bitch.
in the basket. My brother
Okay.
says it really well. It's funny.
Okay, so I don't know. Did you have more to expand, Husky? Now that you were able to answer how you feel about Skynet making pizzas?
Yeah, fucking pizza vending machines. That's what I want. Fucking walk up the street. Oh, push this button. All right, got a pizza. All right, don't have
Like
to
a
talk to
personal-
people.
Like a personal size pizza or a full size?
No, it can be any size. I don't give a shit. As long as I get the pizza and I don't have to interact with anybody.
That's fair.
Ah, okay.
The unicorn would like that one.
Well, I mean, they almost have that set up at Little Caesars now with their pizza portal, where you
Yeah,
order
but there's
it
still people
online
doing
and-
everything, and I
No,
want the
I
machine to do all the work.
No, I understand that, but you're talking about you don't want to interact with humans. It's a very minimal interaction where you just go in there, and I bet you would be able to sneak past them if you had already paid online. Be like, hey, I'll wait till he goes in the back, and then I'll go in and I'll punch the code in real quick, and I'll sneak away with my pizza.
Me and my brother have done that. The limit that thing can hold is 3 pizzas in there. And it's kind of hard to pull them all out. And if you have like the breadsticks with it, they just put it on the side. So we were sitting there for a bit, kind of staring, and then we're like, "Hey, is this?" And they're like, "Oh yeah, we just put it on the side." And it's like, "Okay."
Ah,
So we weren't even sure if it was ours. We had to ask.
fucking
So
buttholes.
if you get a lot of pizzas, man, just make sure if the
I don't know,
breadsticks are on the side, they might be yours.
Do squirrels eat a lot of pizzas?
Oh yeah, pizza, chicken on pizza,
Okay.
chicken lavash, which is like pizza,
Ooh.
delicious.
I mean, I take it that means the little squirrels like pizza too.
Oh yeah, big time. I don't
So
know.
then they need a robot.
Oh my god, I don't want one of those in my house. I don't even want to. I don't know. I'm
Hey,
just
just
I don't even
throw
want
them
the
in your
kids in the
local
house.
stores.
Forget a robot.
No, you just throw them in your store. You go up the road. Oh, they're sweet. Got the pizza. Yeah.
Oh man. So Lee, you gotta, or excuse me, Zod. You have a new alias of Buffalo Bill. So about your lip gloss. Oh my. Tommy and Biden toucher on it.
Oh, Buffalo Bill?
Yeah.
I'm cool with that.
What the fuck is the
Zod.
Senate making? He needs to make a meme on Zod's lip gloss.
Yeah, that's actually true.
Yeah.
Should.
Where the fuck are you, Senate? Just say hey or something.
He's in stealth mode. It looks like there's a super chat from Mega Jetty.
Ah,
Go
I see
ahead
it.
and read because I can't read anything right now.
Why not?
He says PB said last night he wanted to talk Star Wars. Well, I game streamed Super Star Wars earlier if he wants to watch it. It's only about an hour and 27 minutes. Oh, Super Star Wars.
What is Super Star Wars? What game is that?
Oh, is this the one that's on the Super Nintendo? Or is I'm trying to just verify this is the Super Nintendo one.
Or the Nintendo one because they had one for Nintendo, if I remember.
I don't know.
It was Super Star Wars though.
Because I mean, that's like, is that like taking Star Wars and just making it super? I'm all for that.
The graphics were really great. I love that game when that came out.
Okay.
Yeah, didn't they had Super Star Wars, Super Empire Strikes Back, and Return of the Jedi, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, Mega Jetty says yes, but I play the PS4 port. Okay. But still, it's a fantastic game. It's really fun to watch too. I used to get pissed at that game a lot, man. The stand crawler one, like in the very beginning, used to piss me off. I remember that was like the thing that set me off in the beginning.
Okay.
It's a great game though. Still holds
check
up.
that out. Because yeah, I'm all for definitely watching Star Wars games that I do not own.
Right.
That is for sure. Which
Oh,
the wife doesn't understand it. She's like, why are you watching video games? I was like, I've been watching video games ever since I can remember. I go over to my friend's house and he'd be way better at any particular game. And I'd be like, you know what? I'm gonna get more enjoyment out of you playing the game instead of me dying every 30 seconds and getting pissed off.
Oh my
You ever
god!
get pissed
So
off at somebody who is failing a lot though, and you're watching it like, I know I can do better than this.
Oh yes.
Oh yeah, fucking
Like,
that happens
motherfucker,
to
why do
me.
you keep going left? Don't go left. Don't go. Yep, he's going left.
Doesn't
again.
happen to me so much when I watch YouTube ones. It mostly happens when I watch, somebody I know fucking playing it.
Talking smack about his brother again.
I'm talking
Yep, and
smack
then-
about both of them.
oh shit!
Oh my.
Husky came in hot.
telling
We're all
him.
gonna have to walk away.
What's up, Slasher?
So I did want to bring something up though. Speaking of games and getting games and getting pissed off, the most glorious thing happened. Call of Duty released a mobile game. The shit reminds me of like the good old Call of Duty Modern Warfare
Does
era.
remind you when you were in Russia.
It does
You mean the
good.
Modern Warfare game that they're remastering and trying to put on everything?
Okay, but I don't mean like the bullshit remake that they're doing for the systems. I mean like Modern Warfare, like what I played on the fucking PS2. That Modern Warfare era.
Was
That's what this
Warfare
mobile
on
game is.
PS2? Because I remember it being more of PS3, Xbox 360.
Whatever. PS2, PS3, they all fucking blend together.
I don't.
This fucking guy.
Anyways, but they have it on mobile, and I gotta say, it was really fun. And like, you could use your mic from your phone, and I yelled at some kid, and I think I made him cry. It was great. Brought me back
Of course
to the
you
day.
did.
My brother was on a Call of Duty match. I forget. I think it was probably the World War II one, and he was drunk. Okay, so here's the whole. Here's the whole story, though. This is funny. He was drunk and he was dominating. He was at like 40 kills and stuff, just killing people because they all sucked, and he got kicked out of the game. Then later, he got a message for PlayStation that his account's being watched because he was reported for hacking. He wasn't hacking. He was just drunk and owning a
Hilarious.
bunch of fucking noobs. So we
Yeah,
still laugh
nice.
about it, but he's still kind of pissed about it because he was kicked.
I got maybe one of you gamer people know, but I got one of it's like when you're like disorderly or something, like threatening people and shit. What do they call that?
I don't know, being Kryptonian.
Besides that,
no idea. I don't know. What was the context of the charges? Okay.
well, I got in trouble because I cursed out a minor, and then I threatened their life.
Cyberbullying. What did you cyberbullying? Oh,
Ah,
Pretty much picture a Thor thing. That's why I laughed my ass off when I seen that scene, because I was like, that's what I did on Call of Duty, and I almost got arrested for that.
of course you did.
Like, this little prick was talking shit, right? Talking shit. So finally I beat him, and he got mad at me, and he was still going, talking crap. So I said to him, you know what? Take mommy's and daddy's card, go ahead and buy yourself the greatest fucking gear ever. And I go, right after that, make sure that you keep enough money on the card for the fucking ambulance when I come over there and kick your little fucking ass. And then they told their parents, and their parents reported me to the Xbox. So I switched to PlayStation.
oh my god.
Excellent. Yay. Exactly. That's what we need.
Morning to Perp in chat.
What up, perp?
Herb, jump in instead of like just throwing ridiculousness.
He's probably delivering bodies again.
Oh yeah.
Well, you can still deliver bodies and talk.
So Perp's an anime guy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mhm.
he's just
That's all he is.
selling illegal hentai or something like that. Come on.
He's delivering tentacles.
So, Mad, I know that you brought some of these articles. I did not absolutely understand the Vice Media acquires Refinery 29. Did you want to break that one down? Because I'm sure it's relevant, but I don't get the
I'm sorry.
article.
Are you talking about for Refinery 29 article? I'm just
Yeah,
okay. Hold on a second. I gotta go pull it. Sorry.
because I know it's important. I just don't.
Yeah, you
you're
definitely
like
we got a better chance of reading it if you pull it up on your screen, because if he pulls it up, it'll be a little blurry.
Yeah, it's all good. I'll do that right now. I'm
Mainly
just
because I'm
stuff
eating potato
around.
chips.
I will be back, chat. I will be in share screen. Okay. All right. So I ran across this article earlier today, and I was like, "Oh yeah, Vice Media acquires Refinery 29." Now, Vice Media is like super millennial. I'm sure everyone knows. They've also been having issues with their media brand now because I know did they lose their station, their Vice network or whatever originally they had? I know it was in trouble for a while.
Let's
But-
look real quick if it changed on my satellite provider.
Because I know that they
Not
were
give anybody a plug. It says that it's still there. Viceland.
Yeah.
It
They've been
says
having
it's still there, but who knows for how much longer?
Right.
Yeah, I thought they said that it was going away.
Yeah, I just don't know when. But anyway, so Vice Media LLC has acquired Refinery 29, the venture-backed digital media company focused on millennial women. Yeah.
Oh God.
And why it matters. It's the latest media mega merger between two venture-backed companies that are looking to consolidate for survival. So the details out of the deal was signed on Tuesday in New York by Vice Media CEO Nancy Dubik and Refinery 29's co-CEO Justin Stefano and Philippe Van Boris. Sure. CNN reported Monday that the deal was rumored to be less than $500 million. Refinery 29 has raised over $120 million to date. Executives said in May that the company brought in more than $100 million in the revenue last year. So the strategy, according to a Vice spokesperson, the hope is that the acquisition will bring the company one step closer to profitability. So Refinery 29 will remain a distinct brand within the Vice Media Group portfolio, the company said in a statement. So basically, what's in it for Vice? It says the deal will help the company reach more female millennials and bring in more female employees. It would also bolster Vice's e-commerce, events, and studio businesses, both of which are key focuses for Refinery 29. It says Vice Media. Now, Vice Media had a lot of issues with their inner office. If you guys remember all those little scandals that were coming out of Vice about sexual harassment and all this other nonsense that was going on for a while, they had a really bad reputation that was building on top of them losing Viceland in the future. So anyway, the Vice Media's previous employee base has an equal gender split. Now, with the addition of Refinery 29, Vice Media Group will have a workforce that is the majority women, the company said in a release. So what's yeah. I don't know. Now, okay, now take notice to this. So what's in it? Let me go back here. What's in it for Refinery 29? Vice will help Refinery 29 scale internationally, which has been a growth goal for a long time. Vice said its global footprint accounts for 50% of its revenue. Now, the backstory on this. In November, Disney wrote down $157 million of its initial $400 million investment in Vice for 3 years. So 3 years ago, shortly after reports suggested the company was expected to lose $50 million of its revenue, it fell flat. So Vice has scrapped a plan for 2018 IPO, and because reports surfaced that that year of sexual harassment problems, which also led to the ousting of the CEO and co-founder Shane Smith from Vice. Okay, that was a big thing. So in May, Access reported, this is the website, they reported that Refinery 29 was looking to raise an additional $20 million and had already secured about $8 million from its investors. So Disney owns Vice. Okay. They have invested money in Vice. Their goal is to take Vice completely. That's what I've read. So it's an interesting thing because yes, this is all quote alternative type media. So I don't know. Interesting times, I'll tell you that. It's just to me, I thought it was very interesting. I'm like, oh, I see what you're doing there. So I don't know. I don't know what it's going to look like, but that's a lot of women.
Yeah.
Oh my. So yeah, that's the whole.
That's actually so. Disney. God,
Disney.
Oh my.
I'm really starting to like. I'm not the person to go on the jump on the boycott train because nothing really ever gets done. But at this point, I'm really getting tired of Disney. Like, I'm legitimately starting to hate them with a seething passion that almost rivals my hatred.
But they
for Brie
have your
Larson.
favorite actress.
I will fucking stab you
Brie
in the
Larson.
heart. I will rip your heart out through your chest, and I will look at it and possibly eat it.
Whoa. I don't keep my heart like anywhere else. I'm not like a turtle. I don't keep my heart in my feet. You have to rip it out
Wait,
through my
I thought
chest.
turtles kept their heart in their ass. Or was that, is that the aliens and Men in Black?
Oh my gosh. This guy. Like, you need to get a little bit of...
Oh, yes, the shitty flute version of this. Love it.
I knew this was
man.
going to be a great stream tonight. Welcome, everyone. You are on the most distinguished and, highbrow talk show ever. Here, we're sophisticated motherfuckers.
Sure. Super sophisticated motherfuckers.
Why?
You know what I want? I want to actually get Sean Stackhouse on here with you, man, and I want to have like a battle of the sound effects and see who's gonna win it. Because he's bringing the Michael Bolton.
Actually, planning out
God.
like that rap battle. When was that supposed to be? Perp was the one that said, when the fuck was that rap battle
Dude,
supposed to be?
it was supposed to be on Oct 2, which was yesterday.
Oh,
Did
yeah,
you know
look at that.
October 2nd is National Disney Star Wars Day?
No.
Yeah, because that's Oct 2. That's
Now,
when we learned
can
about their
we-
planet in the worst fucking movie of all time.
Now, can we just celebrate it as a Star Wars Day and like watch the originals?
Yeah.
I mean,
that's,
do we have to acknowledge Disney Star Wars? Can we just say Star Wars?
As long
What
as
was
Turner
that
has it.
sandpaper?
They have no idea.
So,
though.
by the way, I need to know who the fuck chickened out, by the way.
For
What do you mean, who chickened out?
Oh, for the rap battle.
Probably-
One of you had to chicken out. If it was
there's-
both of you, you're both bitches.
Oh. Super chat for Mega Jetty there, PB.
Oh, yes, I love it. He says, PB, he will cut your heart out with a spoon. Why? Because it's dull, you twit. It'll hurt more.
I love it, Mega Jetty. Thank you. He just
love the reference.
encapsulated
I
my
love it.
feelings. And if
I
you
love
guys
that
don't know, I'm going to promote Mega Jetty because he didn't ask me to promote him. He's got a Halloween 4 stream coming up. Isn't that supposed to be on Halloween?
No.
Then
I
like
thought it was supposed to be on Monday.
Oh, it's
Is
on
it
Monday. Man,
I have no idea. Like, I didn't look at it explicitly. I just hit retweet like a twit.
Oh, for shame.
He's going to tell us in like 3 seconds in the chat. And I'll either look like an idiot or a genius.
Well, that's how we do it around here. We just wing it.
Just wing it. Add a little buffalo sauce, maybe barbecue sauce. Okay, that doesn't help. He said that's right.
See? He's talking about my date, Halloween. It's on Halloween. He's doing Halloween 4.
Sure.
Because I read my tweets.
So this is the 4th Halloween?
Yes. Hold on. I will even go back.
Like Halloween 2019 is the 4th Halloween.
You know what?
Like, why Halloween 4? Why is Halloween 4 his favorite? That seems like a really strange movie to be your favorite.
Halloween 4 is the return of Michael Myers, and it's debated by people who are fans of the Halloween series. I personally find it okay, but a lot of people like it.
Now, you told me that your favorite Halloween is the 3rd one.
Fuck you.
You told me it was your favorite because it doesn't have Michael Myers.
Thank you. That was definitely my feelings right there.
You said that you liked the pumpkins in it.
I said no such fucking
You
lies.
said you're a huge fan of pumpkins. You said in all of the other Halloween movies, you can't really tell that it's Halloween, whereas this one, you can explicitly tell that it's Halloween the entire time. There's pumpkins everywhere.
Oh my God, I'm gonna shank you.
My butt hurts.
All right, because Mega Jetty is so cool here on the channel, I'm actually gonna screen share for a moment.
You're gonna screen share your favorite Halloween? Halloween 3?
I'm gonna fucking kill you.
You're not.
On Halloween, for my Halloween holiday horrors, I will be hosting a watch party for my favorite installment in the Halloween series, and anyone who wants to join is invited to do so. Here's a hint. Bam! The return of Michael Myers. So make sure that you guys are there watching on Halloween. It's on Mega Jetty's channel. Go check it out. Mega Jetty, I will be there. Buddy.
Get over here!
Yes. Oh, yes. Thank you so much. Excellent. 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. Shit, that one might be fucking 11. Turn it up to 11. Mega Jetty's got a super chat. He says, 1, I assume he's answering me as to why he's watching Halloween number 4. Because it's set in the year I was born, and number 2, the story of Rachel and Jamie is like Ripley and Newt in Aliens. And we all know how big of a fan of Alien he is. I mean, we don't all know, but I know he's a big fan of Aliens.
So yeah, definitely go and check it out, and don't worry about it, Mega Jetty. I know you had a hard time getting your tweet out last night. We all did. It sucked. I don't know. Twitter had like a nervous breakdown. It was bad. So
there was probably too much presidential harassment.
It was that fucking mouse, that Russian spy that was in the press room. He's trying to tear the system down. So I feel like
those Russians.
Oh shit! What is that from?
Oh, it's from Rasputin. That song, that disco song.
Oh my goodness! So Squirrel, I feel like you should read this article about Gandhi, because I feel like.
Oh man, no. This is definitely an article that Zod needs to read. Do you have any idea how many words there are going to be in this article?
No,
he's going to be like, I don't know this. I don't know this.
My fucking barbecue potato chips that I'm now on. So I'm not going to be rudely crunching in people's face, but I can't.
What kind of fuckery is this?
Oh, that's fucking beautiful.
Shit.
Oh,
And as
she
soon as we
needed
get
that one. She's
hey,
like, oh, I'm
let's-
going on with Zod later. I need something that'll be perfect for cutting him off. Oh, what kind of fuckery is this?
I feel like you took a long time, Taylor, making this for this stream, Squirrel.
I just collect them, man. I find them and I'm like, oh my. And so I've just had them and I'm like, hey, I know who I can like use these on. All right, cool. Yeah, I still have a bunch I haven't used. So.
Oh boy. So this is gonna
Oh.
be a special stream for everyone. No, but yeah, if the sooner we get through this article, the sooner PB can get to Star Wars.
Oh my. Okay.
Because he wants to talk Star Wars.
That too.
Okay.
Well, as you bring it up, I'll just read these super chats from Mega Jetty real quick. The
Okay.
first one is, awesome, Zod. Thanks.
You're
The
welcome.
second
man.
one is, it was Skynet trying to interfere with my message to human resistance. I assume he's talking about why Twitter was being a real fucktard yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
And Toriel G is in the chat. Welcome, Toriel.
Hey, Toriel.
Hey, Toriel. Always good to have you.
You stay away from her, Biden.
Leave her alone.
I just want to bring up really quick while you're before we bring this up to full screen, Tori LG and everyone who's been here. I really appreciate you. Why am I getting sentimental? I sat back and I thought about how my channel has been going. I'm slowly rising, and on a serious note, I want to thank all of you guys because I was thinking back to when I started with 50 subs, and now I'm almost at 350. So thank
Yeah,
you.
he needs about 350.
I need about 350. But
I love
wanna
that South Park joke.
So just thank you. And thank you to the panelists to come on and do this wacky shit. I appreciate all of you. So that was my soy moment. I'm in a relationship now, and it grudges up all these feelings. God damn it, we're gonna screen share.
Don't go in relationships, children. It brings in feelings. Feelings suck ass.
Yeah, be like Gandhi. He had no feelings.
Apparently not.
Oh shit. Okay. All right. So this is from NPR. It says Gandhi is
Oh,
deeply
God.
yeah. Gandhi is deeply revered, but his attitudes on race and sex are under scrutiny. This has been going on for years, but all of a sudden I noticed it's once again they're bringing it up.
I gotta say this. Like, I see that picture of Gandhi there. Eat a cheeseburger, man. That's
No,
the
they don't
joke.
eat cows. They're revered.
Motherfucker, stop ruining my joke.
Well, you're the one who thinks a fucking Indian should play a samurai in the fucking Eternals. You want this
Continue,
guy
Mad
playing
Squirrel.
the fucking samurai? I'm
Nope,
just
nope.
saying.
Continue, Mad Squirrel.
I'm waiting for the Eternals to just because it's pissing so many people. Eh?
How dare you?
No.
Oh my god. Okay. When Martin Luther King visited the villa in Mumbai, India, where not saying Gandhi's full name, so I'll slaughter it. Stayed the night.
Zoom in. I can't read any of this shit at all.
Oh,
And
really? Oh,
I can see it.
I can't. Well, I'm thinking about the audience too. It's very, very tiny, and there are mobile users.
Yeah, but to be fair, you can't see colors.
But I can see words, and these words are black. Okay.
Well, they have to be
Zoom
black.
in.
oh.
Can
Shut up! God, you don't know when to quit, do you?
Okay, so we're gonna zoom in. Is that
perfect.
good enough?
Yep.
Yes. Perfect.
What else do you
Love it.
want?
Okay. All right. So here, Gandhi. Let's see. Okay, so Martin Luther King had visited Gandhi in the 1920s, and he had a special request. He wanted to spend the night in Gandhi's bedroom, where Gandhi was doing like his fasting and shit. It was 1959, 11 years after Gandhi's death. The house was called Mani Bhavan. Sure, I slaughtered that. And where the Indian teacher taught followers to spin their own fabric, and where he launched his movement for truth and nonviolent resistance, and had been converted into a museum. In an austere top floor room, Gandhi's mattress and shoes still lay. King said he could feel vibrations of the Mahatma, or Great Soul. King was booked into a very good hotel, but he said, "I'm not going anywhere else. I'm going to stay here because I'm getting vibrations of Gandhi," recalls the curator. So the curator is hauled in 2 cots, and the American civil rights leader and his wife, Coretta Scott King, spent the night next to Gandhi's vacant mattress. Afterward, Martin Luther King told all of India Radio that he decided to adopt Gandhi's method of civil disobedience on his own. So this is actually a photo of that room. I'm gonna bring it up just a little.
Is this photo from like very recently?
Yes. Mm-hmm. Like they turned his old home in India into like a museum. So when people go to visit, they can see it. Now, 6 decades later, many Black Africans are calling Gandhi a racist. Hashtag #MeToo activists are questioning his sexual practices, and Hindu nationalists are rejecting Gandhi's vision of pluralistic India that is strengthened by diversity. Gandhi is still revered. He helped win the India freedom from British colonial rule in 1947. But as the world marks what would have been his 150th birthday on Wednesday, some of his habits and teachings are facing fresh scrutiny. Of course they are.
Wait. Was I can't remember because I don't really read much about Gandhi except for what he did. Was he a virgin?
No.
Or did he have a wife? Oh, he did.
had a
He
wife.
wasn't. Oh, he had a wife. Okay.
Mhm.
So he didn't die like Isaac Newton, a virgin.
No, he was married.
All right.
Yep.
All right. All I know is just him. I didn't know if he had any relationships.
Oh, okay. Gandhi was a racist. Last year, Gandhi. That's what it says in the headline.
Gandhi was a racist. I fucking love
Last year, a Gandhi statue was removed from a university campus in Ghana. Activists there and the Malawi, sure, are using the hashtag Gandhi must fall. They're angry about his early writings. In 1903, when Gandhi was in South Africa, he wrote that white people there should be the predominating race. He also said black people are troublesome, very dirty, and live like animals. There is no way around it. Gandhi was a racist early in his life, says his biographer. Can't pronounce that dude's name, but there it is, right there. Gandhi, as a young man, went with the ideas of his culture and his time. He thought in his 20s that Europeans are the most civilized, Indians were almost as civilized, and Africans were uncivilized. God. However, he outgrew his racism quite decisively, and for most of his life as a public figure, he was anti-racist, talking for an end to discrimination of all kinds. Now, that included gender discrimination. Gandhi championed women in politics, but he was also obsessed with his own celibacy. In his late 70s, before he died at 78, he slept naked with his grandniece when she was in her late teens. He said he wanted to test his willpower to abstain from sex. Nowadays, most people would call that abuse. Some question whether the young female was capable of giving consent as a minor to a man who was so revered and so much more powerful than she. In 1962, when British filmmaker Richard Attenborough began researching what would become his 1982 Gandhi film, he asked India's prime minister at the time, who I cannot pronounce that dude's name either, India's first prime minister, how he would portray his late colleague, Nehru.
That's what I think it is, Nehru.
Nehru famously replied that Gandhi was a, quote, a great man, but he had his weaknesses, his moods, and his failings. He begged Attenborough not to turn Gandhi into a saint. He was much too human. Father of the nation in India, Gandhi is nevertheless treated as a saint, the father of the nation. Blah 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 blah.
His birthday is Octu. That's hilarious.
And it goes into Hindu nationalism power and Gandhi's philosophy.
Where's the racism part?
It's
Is
the
there a
whole thing
paragraph. where-
about that was the whole thing right there was that part we read
Oh.
about racism. The rest of this is just talking about his heritage and legacy.
Oh God.
So they titled the front of it, that one section that we went over about when he visited Africa, and then the rest of the article is mostly about his legacy and heritage that he's created over time. So I mean, yeah, clicky.
Can I just answer this for a second? I never go first on these things, but I'm
Liar.
I'm a big history buff, and these people, get the fuck over it, okay? The Vikings, they were pretty predominant, and they fucking had slaves and did horrendous shit. The Europeans did horrendous shit. Americans did horrendous shit. You guys ever hear of the Trail of Tears? Yeah, we slaughtered a culture that was already
No, I
here.
have never heard of the hallway in your dojo, Zod.
Oh yeah. Well, thank you.
We all know the
name.
president
Thank
that
you.
enacted the Trail of Tears, though, right?
Yes, but let me continue.
Say his name.
We did horrendous things to a group of people who are already here, took their shit, and then we said, okay, you can live over here, and we'll take everything over here, and you guys can have a little peace, okay? And now you guys want to bitch and complain about someone who is following with the times and their culture, and then they grew up and they said, this is kind of fucked up. We got to change some things here. And then they changed their life. But you guys are focusing in on a little part of this person's life. Let's not go with the big fucking change that he made for your culture so you can sit here a couple 50, 60 years later and bitch about it. No, let's not focus on that. Let's focus on this small part of the individual's life where they made their change and go, oh my God, he was racist and he was sexist. So was the fucking country. The country was too.
Mm-hmm.
Are they that way anymore? No, they're not. So why the fuck are we talking about it? Jesus Christ.
Because you wanted to.
In chat we have Orange Soda. Welcome out, Orange Soda.
Yes, I know. I'm so glad that Orange Soda could join us tonight.
It says, he or she says, it's stupid to apply today's standards to past figures. Gandhi had more character than any of the twits who criticize him today over little crap. Yep.
I agree.
Yep.
Refer to it as the liquid. Because it's a liquid.
I mean, and here's another point, okay? Look at in history, right? In the past, the causes that were
Whoa. Pause. Do you want me, conversely, to look at history in the future?
Well, I'm getting to that. So
No, like you asked me to look at history in the past. How does one person look at history in the future?
Mike Zero.
All of history is in the past. You could have just said, look at history. Just look at history. English.
I'm
not
Pandorian.
What the fuck?
By the way, Orange is gender fizzy.
I like that.
Oh, fuck.
I know, I was laughing at that. You can highlight that or something.
English, motherfucker, do you speak it?
God does not.
But no, I mean, look at all of the stuff historically that has been championed for. All right, the civil rights movement and things like that. And now look at the shit that these people are complaining about now. By comparison, your causes are fucking stupid and make no sense whatsoever. And it's because of these great leaders that you have the ability to make these stupid fucking comments.
I don't understand why people still like Bill Clinton, though. Why
Yeah.
has nobody pounded his Me Too?
Like
It
everyone
doesn't
else.
make sense. when somebody who's actually done things to improve the lives of millions of people, and they go, oh, well, he was a bit of a womanizer. Well, he helped millions of people. But the guy who didn't help millions of people because he just essentially kept the status quo, but he was a Democrat president, so he's a good guy, right? Yeah, he's a good guy. He's Bubba. He's the first black president ever. Ridiculous.
Yeah, that made no sense.
I mean, it's like you can look in the past history, because apparently that's the phrase that we go with here. Everybody in history is a terrible person if that's the standard that we want to set. Every single fucking person. Like King Richard, fucking prick. Ronald Reagan, fucking prick. All of these people did terrible things for the time that they lived in, if that's the standard that we're going to live by. As well, at the time, it was acceptable, but nowadays, now it's not acceptable anymore. They used to stone people to death, and the entire town showed up to watch it to make sure that that person got murdered.
Oh, they'd
You can't
participate.
do that anymore.
Can't we? I mean,
Well,
can we bring back stoning? Because I've got a long list of fuckers who should be stoned right in the middle of the fucking street.
You a
there's definitely. Yes, there is a long list of people that are sitting on death row that we could just get rid of. But the list seems to get more long every day instead of shorter every day, because everybody gets to file an appeal instead of just justice being served, I guess. Because an appeal is what justice is nowadays. Keeping everything going in the court system forever and ever nowadays is what justice is. Not
PD,
actual
because
resolution on anything.
We can't get a resolution because we got all these fucking bleeding hearts out here going, oh my God, well, it's because they had such a bad childhood, or society just hasn't blah, 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 blah. You know, it's never the fucking person. It's let's find everything else around them, or television shows, or something made
I
them
mean,
do what
can
they
you
did.
imagine? Think of the younger women out there, because they're on average dumb as fuck. They would probably think that Mother Teresa, solely because she is a nun, is oppressing women. So she's not a good figurehead. She was not a good person from history because she was oppressing women because she's a nun, right? That's the way
They
these
would
people
say,
look at
fuck
people in
Mother
history.
Teresa. I've seen Game of Thrones. Did you see what she did to Cersei? We have a magical unicorn in the chat.
Oh.
Her connection
I
is weak,
see that.
but she found her way here. Life finds her.
Oh.
He better be in more than 60 seconds of the next movie, though.
No, I heard everyone is coming back. Did you hear
Yeah,
about
I heard
this?
everyone's going to be in it, so they're all going to have 60 seconds, and then I'm going to be even more pissed.
No,
and I'll
I
make
heard
$2 billion.
we should be talking about those fucking leaks and not Star Wars. I heard,
They're
according
not?
to rumors or leaks, but you know, if you're Collider, they're leaks, not rumors. Anyway, I heard rumors that it's supposed to be the original cast and they're playing a larger role. The only people from the new canon are supposed to be Chris Pratt and that one bitch that I can't think of her name.
Oh shit, what is it? It's something Dallas or Dallas something.
Yeah, the hot one.
The one who can run faster than a T-Rex in high heels.
Yes. You know,
I couldn't fucking
part
believe
of me
that.
knows that's bullshit, but I still buy it. I don't know why.
Because you're just looking at the chick, you sick fuck.
No,
You're
it
like,
was.
wait a second, is there a dinosaur behind her? Don't care.
But yeah, apparently they're supposed to be in it, and that stupid little girl is supposed to be in it, who's apparently okay. Bitchy,
No,
while
we're
you're
still.
in
I want to
here,
still talk about Gandhi. I don't
no,
want to
no,
talk about dinosaurs
no,
yet.
because we brought up Jurassic Park. Okay, why Bitchy's still in here? I had to sit down and watch that fucking movie, Fallen Kingdom. Did anyone understand what the fuck was going on? There was a girl, apparently the little girl was fucking part dinosaur or some shit. And then there was
Yeah.
My butt hurts. Man.
I mean, I had no clue what the fuck was going on in that movie.
I never watched it, but hearing that, what the fuck? Who's smoking?
There was
What do you
a
mean they're
little
trying
girl.
They're
to?
smoking, man.
Oh, it was the double. They felt like they had to out that you thought that the old guy was going to be the bad guy, and then you're like, wait a second, the old guy's not going to be the bad guy, and then the old guy's the bad guy.
Yes. So that I saw coming, but I'm just like, okay, the little girl, I thought it was going to be like some kind of important plot point, right? Or like maybe she's like Hammond's something or rather, or related to him somehow. Someone we hadn't seen, but was connected to the main universe. And they're like, no, she's made from fucking dinosaur genetics, apparently. And I'm
She's
like,
made from dinosaur cum. All right.
what? God damn it, Cyclone. So I mean, I watch it and I'm like, so then is she as fast as a dinosaur?
She's faster.
Is she like a velociraptor? Triceratops?
Faster.
I mean,
No,
Bulkier.
she's like the fuck. I forget the name. The one that spit at raise at the thing, and fucking spit at you. And go.
I call that the Newman dinosaur
Yep.
because I don't know what its name is, and that's the
No.
only way that I can keep it straight. Yes!
You are having way too
Excellent.
much fun with this, bro.
I think she's having an appropriate amount of fun. I disagree with you, villain.
Oh, good times.
But like, here's my thing. Like, I liked the original Jurassic World. I kind of liked the setup for it. But like, and then there was the whole thing where they were like, "Oh, we need to free the dinosaurs," and they're like, "No, we don't, because dinosaurs roaming the world might not be a good idea." And then they're like, "No, we're not going to free the dinosaurs." And then that little fucking girl frees them, and she's like, "They're my people." And I'm like, What is going on?
Yeah, that one. That was a little bit of a stretch. I was like, okay, so when do you plan on growing teeth or claws like that?
Yeah, and like, are you gonna grow like super like large like a T-Rex, or are you gonna stay human? It was a mess. I'm like, can we just bring back the original cast?
2, 3.
Oh my.
Or if you start reaching for the button, you just shoot them, right?
Okay, so
I got a super chat from Mega Jetty 1. He says, just rewatched Jurassic Park a few weeks back. My stepdad for the first, or I assume it's supposed to be with my stepdad for the first time in years, then showed him Jurassic Park the game by Telltale. He loved it.
That's not the right super chat that PB.
Oh, I
was
highlighted
reading.
You put the wrong super chat up?
Yep.
Crikey.
I'll highlight.
Counted on the panel. We have one terrible villain.
Oh, terrible villains.
No, just one. It's you.
Oh, well, shit.
We have one terrible villain. We have one cybernetic animal. We have one excellent mod, and then I'm just a co-host, I guess. I don't have anything special. I'm a bigot.
A bigot.
I don't have
racist
any
Jedi?
friends.
Damn it!
Oh man, that's got to be my new ringtone. Fucking- I don't have any friends.
Well, now, okay,
I
I'll
don't
read
have
the.
any friends.
I could read the second super chat that you put on the screen at the wrong time. Now
Go ahead.
it says, Zod, along with the T-Rex roar, you'd need nostalgia critic shouting, "I'm a motherfucking T-Rex" for added hilarity.
And comment from Bitchy Unicorn. Who wants to read that?
You can.
Bitchy says I can grow teeth and claws. LOL. Zod knows what I'm talking about. Ah ha ha.
That was very appropriate, and I don't know how you knew to have that sound effect.
Because she's a professional.
She is definitely more professional than any of us. I had someone call me a professional. I said, hey, don't be throwing those names around here. They have no place.
Now, I need to ask because I'm curious, is that a slap or is that a spank?
Oh, that's a slap. Yeah.
It's
Okay.
a whip.
Good.
I
Wait.
choose to interpret it as a different way.
Why are you putting so much stress on the H? Oh, Mega Jetty 1 says apparently I'm an Iron Jedi. I don't know what that is.
Bite and Dirty said he heard a butt smack.
Of course he would.
Motherfucker.
Oh, no. Sniffy sniff.
Oh, Bitchy Unicorn said, I'm not there, so yeah, it's a slap.
Yes,
Oh, okay. Well, you know, sometimes in life.
Zod, did you ever say hello to LB in the chat?
Oh, LB's here.
Yes, LB, welcome. But I did drop LB a link if he wanted to
Well,
pop in.
I mean, he's not going to want to come in anymore because we're going to talk a bunch of foolishness.
What foolishness?
He'll be like, you guys are talking Star Wars. There's nothing to talk about in Star Wars. It's all foolishness.
That was very good.
Unless we got something in between. I don't know how many other topics we have to talk about.
No, we're on Star Wars foolishness.
Foolishness? No, I don't think it's foolishness. Just some people in the chat.
Okay, so according to the most trusted and dependable media site, Inverse.
Thank you.
Sorry.
Rise of Skywalker marketing may have revealed a major spoiler about Rey.
She dies. Oh, we knew it was coming, guys.
You know that shit won't happen. That's like me hoping Brie Larson.
Not until the
gets hit
next
by a
trilogy,
bus.
at least. She gotta die in the next trilogy because that's what Disney does. You gotta kill him in the next trilogy.
No, there's not going to be a
Nope.
next trilogy.
Kill him in the next trilogy.
They have no clue what the fuck is coming next.
Whatever comes next, she's dying in the next trilogy.
She's not doing any more movies, puppy.
I'm just waiting for Disney to kill everybody. All right.
It's not happening. They're only killing off original characters. Okay,
Kill
get to
everyone.
reading, villain.
All right, so one character in Star Wars Rise of Skywalker might be a bigger deal than most fans realize at this point. No,
Her
I'm
hand
not-
gets chopped off.
Oh my God! Don't interrupt.
Gonna hit the mute button on you.
No, I'm not talking about that little wheel droid named D.O. It's not called D.O. That's a band.
What?
Ah.
What? Zoom in. I can't freaking read it.
The more you know.
Look,
Tio.
it was D.O.
Oh no,
Okay,
that's
so
the
already-
little wheel droid, that little green white one. I think. they're
Yeah,
talking
but that's
about.
not what it's called. It's called BB-8.
No, the white.
No, the
green
new one
one.
that is just the wheel and megaphone looking thing.
Yeah.
Oh, what was that
That.
from? Was that from that movie I barely
No,
remember?
it's
No,
oh
it's
my god, no,
it's in the
the
fucking
new
trailer.
one for this movie.
There's a new one?
You saw
What?
the trailer, guy. He's in the trailer.
I have
the
paid
first
attention
trailer.
to it.
You paid attention to it during Star Wars Celebration. I will jump through this fucking internet. Thank you.
It's all about one mysterious scoundrel who hangs out in the thieves' quarter on the planet. What the fuck?
Kijimi.
Kijimi.
Kijimi? Okay, is this a new planet? I don't
Probably.
Yes,
really
they're
remember.
always new.
They're always new. Disney can't use any of the old ones for some damn reason.
Could a new side character end up changing the entire plot of the movie? Here's why. We may have completely missed a big clue hiding in plain sight. This is a
Yeah,
movie
he
I'm
brings
actually
in
looking forward to,
fucking
Gemini.
death sticks and they all get lit.
Speculative spoilers ahead. If you're afraid of Star Wars fan theories based on thinking about posters and pictures of toys, stop reading.
Well, just for the audience, I've seen all Star Wars series stuff for the last movie, and none of them came true, and I kind of wish they did.
Okay, based on newly released, totally legit Star Wars merchandise, it really seems like Zora Bliss is 100% a light side character. Though she was described in the Lee Grossman penned Vanity Fair article as a scoundrel, we all know various scoundrels throughout Star Wars have been fighting for the good guys. No, okay, I want to just stop right there. They don't fight for anyone. They are fighting for money or because
Just
it
like the
aligns
bounty
with their-
hunters. They
Yeah,
fight for whoever has the biggest fucking paycheck. And when you know people
only
didn't watch the
reason
Clone
why
Wars.
Han Solo fought for the good guys was because of Princess Leia. Lando fucking Calrissian didn't fight for the good guys because he was noble. Okay, Lando's my boy. He's my favorite. Lando fought because his fucking city was in
He was
danger.
fighting
and-
to get his ship back because that's where his lover is inside.
No, we fucking don't count that. Okay, fucking Solo never existed. Thank you.
Okay.
Okay, so in my mind, the only Lando Calrissian that exists is it from the original
Dude, ain't
fucking
nobody
trilogy.
want to hear what's going on in your mind. Read, monkey.
Is even in this movie. What's more, if you look closely at two pieces of new Star Wars merch, it's pretty clear Zora is positioned to be
Where's
one
the
of the
fucking A
Zori.
in Zora?
It's
Huh?
Zori.
whatever. I'm calling Zora.
Is it the one in the red shirt and the helmet and shit?
Yeah, right here.
I thought she was gonna be on the fucking freaking. I'm calling them rebels because fuck it. I thought she was going to be on that side since I first saw the character introduced and the way they were kind of explaining the character before the trailer. Like, oh, this person's going to be on the good side, obviously. So how is this a fucking spoiler? It was kind of obvious where they were going to land because they have bright
it's
colors on,
inverse.
and everybody over here has fucking black and white,
Inverse.
except for those red guys. But it's like it's the same.
So wait, is that
What kind of fuckery is this?
Exactly.
Is this the stupid new droid? This
Yes.
shit
Yes.
right here?
Yes. Yes.
What
Yes.
the fuck is that?
It's
It's
just
a wheel and a megaphone.
it's the stupidest droid design Disney has because look at you got C-3PO, he looking dope right there with that gun. There's
With a
R2, pretty
bowcaster.
cool. There's R2, he's always cool. He's always fucking cool. BB-8,
There's a
not too bad,
orange and
not too
white
bad.
soccer
And then you
ball.
got a fucking wheel.
With a megaphone.
But yeah,
Yeah,
I think it's an anal probe. But
Oh God.
Oh god. So here's the thing that I'm wondering on Kylo Ren's side here. Are
Okay.
the Knights of Ren going to be on his side? Because I don't see the Knights of Ren over here.
Dude, they're
Yeah, they are.
literally
They're right
looking
there.
at us right in our face.
yeah.
You
Because
literally
it's
had your mouse
Disney
on
and they're
them right
doing
when you
their
said,
shit.
I don't see them at all. Just don't look where I'm pointing with the mouse.
Because it's Disney
I
and
don't
they're doing
have
their
any
shit.
friends.
That
Because it's
This
is
is
a
why.
because it's
horrible
Disney
design.
and they're doing their shit. It's actually Kylo Ren's sexual lovers.
all right. Let's keep it. Remember the kids.
Fuck the kids, man.
Think of the children.
Think of the children, man.
The kids should be in fucking bed. What are they doing?
They're in Australia. They're all awake. Continue.
Go to school, fucking Australian kids.
No, school's over.
The fuck they going to school?
Oh my god, speaking of kids, if you're using little kid logic, which should be because this is Star Wars.
No,
what?
fuck you. Fuck you. You guys are a bunch of fucking assholes. Whoever wrote this, you fucking pricks.
They have.
What do you
that
mean
just
you're
proves
supposed
my
to
thing.
use
They
kid logic?
haven't.
What the fuck is kid logic? Does that
They
mean you're supposed to
haven't.
be dumb?
Okay, that means they haven't fucking watched.
Oh.
They haven't watched fucking Clone Wars.
Even the fucking cartoon from 2003 doesn't fucking make it stupid.
No,
Like, we're
they're
not
both,
talking
they're
about these
both
stupid
gritty.
little animated shorts that they make now where everything's supposed to just be uber convenient and doesn't have to make sense and has to make Luke Skywalker look like a complete fucking punk so that Leia can look like a goddamn genius. What do you mean we're supposed to use fucking kid logic? What is kid logic? I'm looking up the definition. Keep reading.
Fucking peachy. They think everything has to be peachy in Star Wars. No, I like it when it's fucking dark. That's why I like the Old Republic. It's fucking dark. Everyone's dying, killing each other.
Okay, keep
It's
reading.
awesome.
I'm looking this shit up.
What this means is very clear. Zora Bliss is a good guy. That's assuming gender. You can't tell. And that name doesn't sound like a dude.
What if she fucking stabs Ray in the back? Like it fucking takes play, you stab her. Bam.
Okay, all right. I'm gonna continue.
What if she's the one that kills Leia?
So, what role does she have in the movie other than having a cool helmet?
Smuggling drugs.
In fairness, in terms of, again, little kid logic, a cool helmet may be enough. Since the Resistance fleet seems to have been stocked with a bunch of old school starfighters, it's possible that a certain someone, cough cough, Zora Bliss, will provide the good guys with a cache of useful ships. Specifically, it appears Zora will have a few retro Y-Wings sitting around. One new Lego Y-Wing
Bless
toy
you.
for The Rise of Skywalker specifically shows Zora Bliss in the pilot's seat of the Y-Wing cockpit.
There's no it's an I, so it makes an E sound. Or an I sound. You could call her Zora. But it's not an A. And that's the shittiest looking Lego Y-Wing set I've ever seen.
English,
Fucking
motherfucker,
white.
do you speak it?
He does not.
I speak Kindorian. Okay, so Zora Bliss is a known smuggler,
Sorry.
scoundrel, thief,
Say it
but
with
she's
me.
also being promoted as one of the good guys. If we can believe this Lego set, she'll be flying at least one of the classic Rebel Alliance spaceships. Y-Wing are famously equipped with ion cannons, which allow the rebels to disable ships rather than destroy them. So maybe Zora is helping lead an effort to capture even more ships.
Or
assuming,
not, because they've never done that with the Y-Wings in the other one, and they've used them to bomb shit.
assuming that the resistance is low on ships, which isn't exactly a stretch at the end of Last Jedi. The Y-Wings could be instrumental tools to steal a bunch of random ships for the good guys. After all, Zora is a thief, right? Maybe she's good at thieving starships. Still, the question remains, if Zora Bliss is a privateer, why is she helping the resistance at all? Drum roll. Oh my god. Because
I tried doing a drum roll, but I just fucking did
oh
that.
my god. Jesus Christ. Because she's probably Rey's mom.
Everybody's Ray's mom, bitches. I'm Ray's mom.
I identify as Ray's mom.
Seriously, every series. Oh, is this Ray's mom? Probably.
That's true.
No, not forget you guys. I identify as a Kryptonian. Anyways,
Oh, you're Ray's mom.
Kira Russell, and not have taken off her helmet at some point. If you squint, Kira Russell more closely resembles Daisy Ridley than any other person in this movie. So even if you don't particularly care about any of this, Zora Bliss is a hero stuff. This fact alone makes it really likely. Kylo Ren said Rey's parents were nobodies. But what if one of them, Rey's mom, became a nobody to protect her own identity? And now, after being away for a while, Zora Bliss is back to help her daughter, Rey Bliss. What?
You know,
What?
they said the same shit about Jyn Erso,
Steal some stuff.
right? Everybody remembers that, right? Jyn Erso from Rogue One.
Mm-hmm.
It
Same
may not
shit.
prove to be true, but when you say Rey Bliss out loud, it kind of sounds dope, right? No! It sounds like a porn name.
Yeah, it does.
It's a trap.
Oh my, Rey Bliss? That sounds very familiar. I'm not gonna
But that
tell
was
you
the whole
from
thing?
where, but yeah. Oh my goodness. So, PD, I know you got a lot to say about this. What do you think about these new rumors?
It's all trash.
Lame.
Trash.
Rey Bliss. That sounds like when you go. That sounds like
Exactly. Game over, man. Game
Yeah.
over.
that sounds like when you
But
go
who's
to
the fucking father? Or was it midichlorians going around
It's-
fucking people again?
Yeah, metachlorians be fucking popping off and fucking fallopian tubes and whatnot.
Fuck this shit, I'm out.
It makes sense when it was Anakin, chosen one shit, right? But now it's just like, oh yeah, the midichlorians, whatever
No,
we
there's
want
a
them to.
chosen one
they're
in
gonna have
every
sex.
generation.
Yeah, but the chosen one in the prequel trilogy banged the chosen senator to have the chosen children.
Oh.
Exactly. That's why there's. Oh, hello, Kermit.
Mm-hmm.
So I have to go back and read some super chats or something, man, Squirrel?
Yes, Mega Jetty posted several. You have to scroll back quite a bit.
Ooh, give me a time.
Hold on. The
See,
first one
at
is
150.
Yeah, 157.
150. Oh, not 155?
Oh yeah, it goes way back. Yeah, so there's one at 154, I think. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
There you go. 154 from Mega Jetty.
A funny line in EA Battlefronts 2. Or EA Battlefront. Oh, God, I can't read that properly. I'm already fucking it up. Anyway, when Obi-Wan is defeated in Heroes vs. Villains, the droid states, Kenobi breathes the death sticks. That's fucking hilarious.
Oh, that's good.
I didn't know that you breathed in death sticks. I assumed it was like heroin.
No, I thought
didn't-
they were more like cigarettes. So.
Oh my.
Oh, fucking A, man. So yeah, sell me some fucking death sticks.
Cigarettes, just like something just with a lot of fucking shit to make you
With
trip
a lot
your
of
balls.
good stuff in them because it's in a galaxy far, far away. Exactly. Good stuff. Another super chat from Mega Jetty 1. There is no soul. A Star Wars story. Only Zool.
Oh my.
Did I read that right or did I read that wrong?
Hold on.
Oh, I read it wrong. There is no Solo. A Star Wars story. Only Zool. Yeah. Okay, that's much better. He missed the O the first time. He corrected it right after. And I fucked it up because I only tried reading the chat. Whoops. And then we got next one at 157. Super chat from Jeffrey Turner, a.k.a. Mega Jetty 1. They made BB-8 and D-O, I assume, I don't know how you're supposed to say it, so they could get rid of R2. Hashtag down with Disney. I mean, I'm up with that sentiment because I was all for BB-8 before I realized that he was the replacement for R2. Because I was hoping that by the time they got to The Last Jedi, it was just going to be BB-8 was Rey's companion droid, and R2 was going to go back to being Luke's companion droid. Or, I don't know, maybe Chewie's companion droid. Or something along those lines. They weren't going to just entirely write a midget's character out of the story. That doesn't sound very progressive.
You got nice
Next super chat from Mega Jetty 1 is Mace Windu says, "It's bocce, motherfucker! Can you speak it?" I assume that's how you say that, right? Oh, welcome, LB.
Oh.
Can you please read one of Mega Jetty's super chats before he has an imaginary meltdown?
I'll try and get to him, LB. I'll try.
I don't want him to do anything imaginary to himself.
I got one more here, I think. Ray Bliss Scavenger, wannabe, Jedi, stripper / porn star. I see a bright future for her in GTA. Well, I mean, if she's a stripper / porn star, she's probably one of those bitches that gets ran over on the side of the street to get your $50 back. After you've healed up, of course. Oh, super chat from Bitcha Unicorn. It says, "Fuck the fandom zone." Oh, well, that seems hostile.
I was gonna answer that one, but never mind.
To be completely honest with you, I'm only here because a unicorn invited me.
What do you mean the unicorn invited you?
Exactly what I said.
The unicorn invited you to a place where she wasn't even at?
Well,
Would that be like, LB, I'm inviting you to come to General Zod's house? Can I do that?
Well, the Africans didn't invite the white people over to bring them to America, did they?
Well, that's true.
Oh, God.
And here we are today.
Well, I mean, you're welcome.
Thank you.
Would you rather be in Africa?
Absolutely not.
Exactly. It's hot as a motherfucker over there. You think it's hot in Florida? Shit.
Oh, I've been to Africa. I forgot. When the last year?
Which country?
Egypt.
Oh, cool.
But we're not
Did
here to
you,
talk about me. What's the topic?
we were talking about Star Wars foolishness. We read a article from Inverse that said that Zori, not Zora, you motherfucker Zod, Bliss
Zora.
could possibly be Rey's mother. Apparently, that's the article. I don't know why anybody wrote that article because it has nothing to do with the rumored leak that's going around. But apparently, that's the article that Zod found. I don't know how the fuck he found it because I didn't think that's what we were going to talk about. I thought we were going to talk about Luke and Leia and Rey getting in a lightsaber battle with Palpatine in a fucking arena in front of thousands of Sith supporters.
Man,
Yeah, and they're all throwing money across each other and throwing bets.
Ray has been
How
tossed
dare
around.
you?
Ray's been tossed around about 50 different families since The Force Awakens ended.
Exactly.
Yep.
I mean,
By the way, guys, did you know LB is Ray's mother?
That
the more you know.
You know, in this day and age of society, I'm pretty sure that's possible somewhere, but for a lonely man, it's definitely not possible.
Well, I'm just saying that because everybody has just been predicted to be Ray's mother. I went down this whole panel, and you came on, so I had to say it.
Oh,
exactly.
Well, being that I'm the only person that hasn't had any interactions with another human, it's really not possible to do, sir.
Are you
They
sure
said
you
the
didn't
same thing about Shimmy Skywalker?
That's very true.
Yeah. But then
black.
again, she might just be a lying whore.
And I'm black.
I've heard that theory.
They don't do good things to black people in Star Wars. We all
That's
died.
true. I mean, allegedly they gave Lando his ship back, but then you get to the next movie and it's at a fucking junkyard.
And he also likes robots. Like I said, they don't do good things for black people in Star Wars.
George did good
like,
things.
Hey, we're going to make him cool. We're going to have Dong Lover play him. Except he's not going to love dongs. He's going to love toasters.
I don't count it. That movie.
It's not about whether or not you count it.
Hold up. I'm just reading the chat because it's going slow. Like, so Miss Unicorn, that's how we playing it? I got you. Wink, wink.
Wait, what
is going on?
Florida is the America's basement? No, it's not, because the basement usually stays cool, and it's hot as fuck in Florida all the time. Like, they get 2 weeks of cool weather in February, and that's it.
Who's disrespecting Florida?
Florida is. Oh shit.
I feel like what I said is not disrespectful. It's just statements of fact.
Somebody's having a good time with a soundboard tonight, and it's not me.
It is your local mad squirrel.
Oh my.
Our friendly, neighborly mad squirrel.
Yep.
Yeah, she got her soundboard hooked up, and it's wonderful.
Messing around.
Yeah, I could tell.
I have enjoyed it immensely, especially when she uses it against our purported leader.
You got more sound effects than the John Talks intro.
Oh my.
Oh,
That was pretty
those
good.
questions.
I thought it was Sean Stackhouse at first, but then I realized there was no promo going on.
Oh shit.
That's correct. That's correct. I mean, I tried to give. I had to do a promo for her because she didn't want to promo herself when she showed up. I just talked about how you two had your interview that was posted on Monday because I seen it again on your community tab.
Yeah, well, somebody got to do it. Squirrel be busy.
Well, they don't give any of us small people community tabs.
When you got multiple squirrels, it's kind of hard to do things that a lonely man can do.
Oh
That's
my
true.
God.
They do occupy your time.
Yeah.
Oh my.
Mario.
That's a new one.
Adios míos.
Mario.
So
Mario.
speaking of
Oh,
rumors,
did you find another rumor about Star Wars?
no, actually, CM Punk confirms he would be auditioned for WWE backstage, but doesn't want to wrestle again.
Mamma mia.
Okay.
So there's been a lot of speculation, right, from the water cooler, as I like to call it, that CM Punk was going to make a comeback and do wrestling, and he is saying he does not have any interest to wrestle. So for the first time in an incredible long time, CM Punk outright confirmed one of the many rumors about himself. Back in late September, a report dropped via PW Insider that Punk had traveled to Los Angeles for a screen test for WWE's upcoming studio news show, WWE Backstage. Punk confirmed those reports during an interview on Collider Live on Wednesday, though he added that didn't mean he was looking to come out of retirement. Yeah, I did audition, Punk said. This goes back to me being in a position in my life where I'm like, what do you got? I'm very much in a position where I'm like, well, talk to me. I'm open to anything. If they come at me and they're like, hey, we want you to wrestle, I'm going to be like, I'm not interested. I've grown so much as a person, and I look back at all that stuff, and I don't need the confrontation and the drama. I'm a businessman, but I put my morals and integrity above business deals. Okay. Punk added that if he were to do the show, it would be as an employee for Fox rather than one for WWE. The show is set to premiere on November 5th on Fox Sports 1. Originally, I thought it was a WWE thing, and I'm like, no. But this is Fox. I'm not dealing with anybody in WWE. They explained to me what it was, Punk said. I love Renee Young, confirmed as one of the hosts alongside Booker T. She's a great person. It's along the lines of what I do with Cage Fury FC. I prefaced it by saying, I'm not going to come in to dump all over on stuff just to dump on it. That's old Phil. But if it's bad, I'm not going to pretend that it's anything but bad. They want to present it like it's a real sport and just have a show that recaps stuff. Punk famously walked out of the WWE in 2014 due to a long list of grievances. He has not wrestled a match since, though he did pop up at a Milwaukee independent wrestling show under a mask earlier this year and delivered a GTS. WWE Backstage will be the second show in WWE's ongoing deal with Fox, which starts this Friday with the premiere of Friday Night SmackDown on the main network. The show is headlined by WWE Championship match between Kofi Kingston and Brock Lesnar. So, what do you guys feel about CM Punk changing and going from being a wrestler to a announcer? And, you know, a lot of these guys have done that. You know, there's been LBJ and, you know, all those other guys, Booker T. I mean, I don't know. He's very charismatic as far as I remember from like 2014. So I'll go down the line here. Cyber, what do you think?
Don't give a shit.
Okay, great answer. PB. I knew he was going to say that. It was going to be very short. PB, what do you think?
Oh man, I think I found it quite funny that he's like, well, I don't want to work for WWE, but I will work for Fox, but we're only going to talk WWE. If you're doing a show with Renee Young, you work for WWE. I'm sorry, but that's just how it works. And if you're only talking about WWE products and you're going to essentially throw shade, because I find it hard to believe that he's going to show up and say anything good, because it's going to have to be excellent for him to say that it's good, which means if it's mediocre, he's going to say that it's trash. So he's going to be talking fucking trash the entire time. I have a feeling that the WWE executives are going to be like, well, I don't think one guy on the show is working out too well because he doesn't prop up our brand properly.
Mhm.
I mean, imagine ESPN having anybody on who just constantly talks about one of the big three sports and how terrible it is. They don't have anybody on like that ever.
That's very true. And, you know,
You watch
And
ESPN?
none of those people work. Say that again, LB?
I say, you watch ESPN? I didn't know people still did that.
Occasionally. I don't watch it as much as I used to, that's for sure. But they don't have people on there. I mean, Fox Sports 1, same thing. They don't have people on there that are constantly bashing the sports that are bringing their viewers in. Like, you don't have people that are hate watching football, that are hate watching basketball, that are hate watching baseball. That's not your audience. It's people that enjoy the sports that are your audience. So it's not going to be people that hate professional wrestling that are like, oh, I have to show up and watch this show because it's CM Punk talking trash about WWE on the WWE Weekly Talk Show. One up.
now here's the thing, though. And we've seen this at play sometimes with commentary back and forth. Could they make it like a thing where like it just becomes a thing, like that one guy who's always going to hate everything? You know what I mean? Like
It's not,
could they
it's not
like-
it's not commentary. It's basically in studio stuff, like the pregame show, the halftime show, that type of stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, but those pregame shows and those halftime shows, they do say some things and make some jokes, things like that. You know what I mean?
They do, but
And there's always that dumbass in those pregame
no,
shows.
I know
and stuff
what you're
like that.
talking about. I know exactly what you're talking about.
You know what I'm talking about.
But they do not have the characters take it to the extreme extents that they do when they're doing the typical commentary during an event or during a match or whatever. Like when Corey Graves is doing his commentary during a match, he has to talk up how he loves whatever heel, how he loves how they're so ruthless or whatever. They don't do that style of commentary when they're doing their pre-game or pay-per-view shows. And that's the style of show that this is going to be. It's just going to be, This Week in Wrestling or whatever. Like, I don't know what the name of it's going to be called, but that's the style of show it's going to be. It's just going to be a wrap-up type thing.
That's a pretty good take. LB, what do you think about this whole thing? And do you think he's gonna last if they do hire him?
Man, Punk, he might be a very petty individual, but he worked in the business. He's not gonna go out there and trash his fellow peers. Like he'll be professional about it. And with that said, he'll be at WrestleMania or something soon, wrestling.
So you're calling he's gonna be wrestling?
Man, he'll be back. This is his 1 foot back in the door. He'll be back. It'll happen. The payday will be way too big.
Yeah, everybody comes back. I mean, I assume everybody
let's keep it all the way real. Like, Bret Hart's brother died in the middle of a ring.
Exactly.
Vince McMahon screwed him over, and he came back.
Yep. Came back, shook his hand. He's like, hey, I'll give you a couple $1 million and let you beat the hell out of me with the steel chair. Bret Hart said, where do I sign?
Yep. Yeah, exactly.
Like it don't ever. Ted DiBiase said it best. Everybody's got a price.
That is true. I mean, remember back in the day with Bill Goldberg, he said, he was like, under no circumstances will I ever wrestle for the WWE, and they made him a couple of offers.
Yeah, Sting said the same thing. He's like, I'll never wrestle for Vince.
Right. Yeah, you know what's funny? Like Alondra Blaze, Medusa, she trashed the WWE Women's Champion belt on Nitro, and she was at NXT sitting next to Stephanie McMahon tonight.
That's hilarious. I mean, did you see what they did that joke again, LB? Did you notice that, or that was a couple weeks ago? Yeah, when they were doing the gosh, I don't remember which episode of Raw it was. They were doing another dick around thing with that 24/7 championship, and she won it like in the backstage area. I don't remember who she pinned specifically to win it. I think she pinned either Jerry Briscoe or
I remember at the Raw reunion they did that.
Yeah, the Raw reunion, and then she walked out on stage and was going to throw it in the trash, but Ted DiBiase came out and bought it off of her.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, but they'll take terrible things that, allegedly happened to their stuff, and now they've turned it into a joke.
Right, like Vince McMahon might be old, washed, and petty, but he don't hold grudges. If there's money to be made, he will do business with you.
Yep.
Tommy says in chat, she got inducted into the Hall of Fame at Lonely Banter.
Exactly.
Yep.
Like Jeff Jarrett, I forgot what he did.
But man.
I think didn't he show up on both shows on the same night or something?
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah.
He did. I remember
and
that.
he's in the Hall of Fame. Like, yeah,
He's
man.
in the Hall of Fame.
When there's
Okay,
money
can I just run a conspiracy theory past you that I've had about these shows? Like, NXT, the Ring of Justice, or Ring of Champions, or whatever the fuck they call it. All of these little, like, offshoots. Does it ever feel like they're not really offshoots, like they're all working together? Because how is it like all of these wrestlers seem to jump from every show, and then where do they wind up? In the fucking WWE. Does no one find it kind of weird that that happens? Like, you'll see them leave. They'll be in this like little wrestling league I've never heard of. They'll get boosted up, and then they'll be back to the WWE. I'm starting to feel like it's like all connected. Like they're saying they're competition, but they're not really competition. Like, you know, back in the 90s with separate entities. It almost feels like they all work together.
Yeah, it's like strip clubs.
Good night to Bitchy Unicorn. She is heading out. She says, well, I'm super tired and I got work in the morning. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye, yes. Good night. Have a good
Good
night.
night,
later,
Bitchy. I'll see
bitchy.
you tomorrow. But yeah.
You better have chocolate.
Oh, it's got chocolate, man.
Shellback in chat. Hello, Shellback says, how about a real sport like MMA?
MMA's trash.
So back, why is there everybody got to be so? God damn it! Why is there always someone who got to be different?
Am I on mute? Yeah, MMA is trash, bro. Like, come on, bro. Grown men kicking each other, all right, bro.
I mean,
yeah, it's trash, bro.
Matt's Mama Bear says, I have 2 wrestlers on my Twitter. You can always ask one of them. Oh, Shellback says, you're trash, LB. Oh, shit.
Oh, the turtle's gonna fight you. Watch
He
out
didn't
for those
just
MMA
say it, he
turtles.
yelled it. It's in all caps.
I mean, if you feel that strongly, you know where you can find me in Florida, man.
Oh, I smell the MMA match of the year.
Bro, I do not fight. I'm a grown man, bro.
The lonely man versus the turtle, who will draw faster, because it's not going to be a regular fight. It's going to be a battle of guns.
No.
I mean, I don't enjoy MMA, man. It's like, man, look, if you're going to fight, use your fist, man. All this kicking and stupid mess, rolling around on the ground and hugging in the corner of the cage for about 3 minutes. No, bro.
See, I get bored with a lot of MMA fights because you gotta have a appropriate referee that will be like, nope, you've been hugging for longer than 20 seconds, break it up, nobody's advancing position, let's get back to fighting. But I can't go on the other side of it and sit there and say boxing is a fight, because it's not. It's a boxing match.
I don't like boxing either. Like, I only like when Mike Tyson was fighting. I mean, I like Pacquiao and stuff, but Mayweather fights are the worst. Like,
Mayweather fights are the most boring fucking thing I've ever seen in my entire life. They're like, hey, we can show you the highlights from the Mayweather fight, and we're done. Like, there are no highlights in a Mayweather fight ever. The highlight is he's undefeated. That's the only highlight in a Mayweather fight. He made tens, or I don't know what the most he's ever made off a fight. I don't know if he made 100 million off of a fight before,
he's
like
made
walking out.
The Pacquiao fight, he made like 200-300 million, I think.
Yeah, like he makes a lot of money. I'll give him credit for that, but he's got the most boring fights of anything I've ever seen in my entire fucking life. I was like, how are you going to be 50-0 and have what, 2 knockouts?
Yeah.
I think that's what it's at.
No,
whereas
because he's got speed.
Tyson was at.
He got more than 2 knockouts.
I don't think so, guy. He does not have knockout power at all. He does not have knockouts. That's not how he wins his fight. He wins by decision, like 90% of the time. That's how he beat Pacquiao, and he barely beat Pacquiao, and that was with Pacquiao having a fucked up shoulder.
It's bath day.
He's got 26 knockouts.
27.
How many of them are TKOs? Not counting TKOs. I'm talking actual knockouts.
26 of his wins have come by knockout.
Yeah, but how many of them are?
I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
Mad's Mama Bear says wrestling is two grown men without pants fighting for a belt. Yes.
Some of them wear pants.
And I'm pretty sure you enjoy that.
Of course he does. They get all sweated up ahead of time or pour some water on themselves, get all glistened, rubbing on each other. She's got to be a fan of The Rock. Everybody's a fan of The Rock.
All right, he got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He got
he's
6.
actually
He
got
got 7. He got 7 knockouts in his career.
Shellback in chat says, so according to LB, Bruce Lee, Chuck Norris, and every other martial artist who ever...
Hold on. No. Just ignore that because I didn't say that.
I'm gonna have to call BS. I know where you're going with this, Shellback, but I'm a fucking martial arts instructor, and I know what you're talking about. And Jun Kwon Do is the basis MMA claims for MMA. Yes, but he actually fought actual fights. He didn't do holds and shit. He just knew the principles of other arts and other styles of fighting.
All right,
which was later retransferred. It wasn't.
Let me rephrase this since Shellback wants to get all technical. UFC Bellator is trash.
Yeah, I mean, I don't remember the last time that I watched a UFC pay-per-view. I was watching them every time when Lesnar was there because I knew that I knew if Lesnar was fighting, I was going to be able to see a fight. Because it's real fucking boring when it's two guys who are doing the boxing match. Hey, we're just going to lean on each other and do these little quarter jabs to the fucking side of the head and not actually do anything. That's fucking boring. Like, I would rather have, I mean, there are some smaller guys like TJ Dillashaw. He's one. He does some fast-paced stuff. Like, there are a few out there. Anderson Silva for a while, he would do some active fighting. But there are
Conor
way too
McGregor,
many guys.
That motherfucker knocked people out.
Yeah, there are way too many guys nowadays that are, well, I'm just going to lean on the guy and get him tired so I can get my submission instead of fighting the fight. And when your opening comes around, you take it. I hate leaning. It's so fucking boring. Or just laying on top of the guy in the guard. And, if I just swing my hand every 5 seconds, I'm not going to do any real damage, but the referee won't pull me off, and then I'll win the round because I was in control. That's not a fucking fight. That's two guys laying on the ground. That's 10 seconds away from Brokeback Mountain.
Squirrel, do you watch MMA? I mean, UFC?
I don't watch any of that shit, dude. I'm just sitting
here. Yeah,
she
watches it in her living room.
Wow.
You like popsicles?
Squirrel to squirrel. That's the only MMA she watches is squirrel fights.
Of course I like popsicles.
What the fuck?
So you don't watch street fights either? Miami street fights?
Oh no, I watch those. Just because that's just, and sometimes you just don't have a choice to that. That's a little different.
The hood fights?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like the Toontown fight. I'll watch that fight. I watched the entire thing on the Lonely Banters channel.
Whole trees are full of popsicles.
Oh, well, thank you.
Yes.
Good.
Oh, super chat for Mega Jetty 1.
Of course.
Best Lesnar fight was against Undertaker and Hell in a Cell at No Mercy, October 2002.
Nope. His best fight was Brock Lesnar versus John Cena at Extreme Rules. That was the man, boy. That was amazing.
Oh God,
dude! Anytime when I can see Lesnar cut anybody open. I'm game for that.
You thought that
That's
was
the
a
one you're
real
talking
deal.
about, right?
Yeah. Well,
When he was
the
like,
first fight back.
I know we're not supposed to cut people open anymore, but I wasn't told not to use my elbows.
Get over here!
And then he did, and he went to fucking Suplex City. But Mads Mama Bear, I will tell you, men watch professional wrestling because it is our version of soap operas. Except
Man,
for
she-
LB, because he also watches, and if I get this right, The Young and the Restless.
Don't pay Mad's Mama Bear any mind, man. She trolling.
But did I get the show right, LB? That's the one you watch?
I don't know what you're talking about.
I thought that you said you watch one soap opera during the day.
Okay, I watched The Young and the Restless. Okay, just put it all out there.
Well, I didn't think that. It's a TV show, man. It's been on for 40 years. It can't be that bad of a show.
Yeah, it's trash right now too.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Victor Newman has faked his death for the 50th time.
Why is this dude always faking his death?
Because people are out to get him. This
Are
time
these
his son-
actual people, or is he
his
getting
son
old?
his son has tried to kill him like 10 times. and he always lets his son go because he thinks his son will change. Terrible writing.
Oh Lord. Anyways,
Hold on. Shellback says WWE and other pro wrestling isn't fighting. Pro wrestling is just aggressive interpretive dance. You know what? You're half right. It's aggressive interpretive dance that almost kills or does kill people. Because people have died from this aggressive interpretive dance and almost died. Just ask Mick Foley. Oh, Matt Squirrel, why would you do that to
Let's
me?
put it this way. You imitate a turtle and they imitate fighting. What's the difference?
Exactly. Like, they imitate fighting, but at no point in the UFC did I see anybody inside that octagon take a chair shot straight to the face. Exactly. That's all you hear is slaps and slaps.
Oh shit.
Didn't see anybody fall 20 feet from the top of the cell through a table. Didn't see anybody. And here's the kicker. I've never seen a single person in mixed martial arts, in professional baseball, in professional basketball, in professional football ever get knocked out completely, be out for several minutes, and then tell the EMTs, fuck you, I need to finish this match, and then go back and finish their job.
Oh
So,
my
yeah,
See
you're
that
right.
shit happen all the time in
Wrestling's fake.
hockey, though.
Who's
That's
your
why I didn't
favorite
say
hockey
hockey,
time
because
in hockey?
Canadians are fucked in the head.
Is your favorite hockey team the Wild Cybernetic Husky?
I like a lot of hockey teams.
He's Minnesotan.
Dude, I like fucking hockey.
Bruh,
I
who's
had to
your favorite?
explain this to
Who's your favorite NHL team?
Period.
period. I always just say Wild because it's fucking here.
Yeah,
But
that's fair.
I like fucking watching hockey. Okay. I agitated Canadian once. He's like, you have to hate one team. I'm like, I really don't. I just like I just like watching hockey, and I like hockey.
No, yeah, you hate whichever team is the rival for the Minnesota Wild.
Blackhawks. Yes.
Perfect.
Everyone should.
Yeah,
hate the
Chicago
Blackhawks.
sucks. I agree. Fuck the Bears.
All right.
Do you
well,
watch hockey, Mad Squirrel?
Nope.
Oh yes, Tommy. We're supposed to hate the Stars in my state because they're not the North Stars anymore.
Oh, they used to be my favorite team when they had Mike
fact.
Modano.
Fun fact: my dad watched the games where they're in the Stanley Cup, and he watched them lose every single game.
Ooh.
Damn, in person, right there. He was at the.
That's a fact we all wanted to know and needed to know. Thank you.
Perfect. That was a perfect ending note, Mad Squirrel.
Yes. So let's start wrapping this shit up. I'm gonna go down the line. Cyber, go ahead and tell them your channel, shit we can find, all that great stuff.
Gaming and bullshit. I got a Gears video coming out Friday, which is tomorrow. Yes. And then I'm going to have some Borderlands 3 coming out Saturday.
Ooh.
Same time, 7 Central. Be there.
Like it. Very good promo. All right. And let's go to the loneliest man on the panel. And by the way, thank you for popping in. I don't know how a magical unicorn swayed you, but you know, sometimes in life. Go ahead, LB. Tell us about your channel and your awesome trailer reaction to Harley Quinn. I mean, Birds of Prey. Sorry.
Oh my god. Damn it, dude.
Well,
was
everyone, Mad Squirrel interviewed me, and I know half of y'all ain't went to go listen to it. So, yeah, this is what you need to go and do, right? I'm going to paste this link in the chat. You can add it to your watch list. And while you're doing absolutely nothing like watching people's YouTube videos, tweeting, or whatever it is you do in your pathetic lives, you can listen to the Mad Squirrel interviewing a lonely man.
Awesome.
Fancy.
I like when you say fancy in your hot voice.
Man, shut up. I swear to God.
And of course, apparently the hottest squirrel. Go ahead, Mad Squirrel. Tell us about your channel and all the nuts stuff going on over there.
Yeah. Hello, welcome to Lee's ending of stream. But anyway, you can find me on YouTube at Mad Squirrel Conversation. I posted an interview with LB. I will be having a couple other interviews coming out. Going to be getting with Mr. PB, Pop Culture PB, on the panel tonight, and also Kermit the Log. No, I don't know who is. I don't know if he's still in chat or not. Anyway, I'm trying to even it out with my schedule right now. It's been very, very busy here. But anyway, you can also find me on Twitter at SGT Mad Squirrel. So there you go. Thank you very much.
And I have to let you know, I don't want to toot my own horn, but I would definitely say the interview is your second best interview behind Perp Miner's interview.
Mora's gonna send you
Sounds like
letter.
a black thing.
So PB, you got
I gotta step
quite
it
an
up.
act. Yeah, you got quite an act to follow.
Perp,
I guess.
Perp in chat says, PB, I am a god. And you
Oh, hold on. I forgot to tell y'all. I'm doing a live stream tomorrow, Thursday. So you can all come.
Nice.
Yes.
Cool.
Don't come and drop a like. Don't mess up my watch time, okay?
I never do.
Well, you're a real one. I'm talking about people like Shellback.
Oh shit!
Wonderful.
Oh god.
You want me to plug myself now, Hair General?
Yes.
Yep, I'm PB. You can find me on Pop Culture PB. I do videos about Marvel and Star Wars and High Council highlights. So if you'd like to enjoy a laugh, come check me out. I'm also going to be doing This Week in Bullshit with Proper Jeremy tomorrow for I don't know how long a time I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it for however long I can until Mad Squirrel sends me a link for me to go and interview with her. And then I'm going to do that because it sounds like more fun.
All right.
Sorry, proper. Listen to the end of this, and then maybe you'll know what's coming.
Speaking of this interview, I have a bone to pick with you, PB. So I invited this mad squirrel to my stream, right? Because it was only right, and it's the right thing to do. And I get, I get curved. She's like, nope, can't do it. I got to interview PB. I'm like, what? PB?
One up.
Like, wow.
Hey man, she was there on Sunday. Or Saturday, or when was that test that you ran?
That was last week.
Yeah.
That's different.
Well, I mean, if the interview is short enough and you stream long enough, I'm sure we'll both show up.
We'll see. We'll see.
Oh.
I was crushed.
Oh. I've crushed the hopes and dreams of a black man again.
Yep. No reparations, no 40 acres in the mule.
Nope.
Nothing.
Nothing.
Can't get a mad squirrel to come to my stream.
I will send you a bottle of hot sauce.
Please don't. Send it to Mad Squirrel. I'm sure she'll accept it.
That's Remora. I think she's already gone. Oh, damn it.
You never know. Sometimes she's still there and she's just listening and not messaging. Sometimes.
All right.
That was the easiest bone to pick that anyone has ever picked of me.
It's all good. It's all good.
I wish it would work out that easily when my wife says it. She's like, I got a bone to pick with you. I was like, okay, I will see you next week.
Well, I'm a nice guy.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
No, I could have put a stop to this interview. I really
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I know I'm late as hell, but I just want to plug my channel. You're this person. I'm eating pancakes, struggling.
God damn it. The more you know.
Oh shit.
Okay, now I got one question for you, Perp.
What?
Did you purchase the pancakes or did you make the pancakes?
Oh, they're just sitting in the fridge. Who's got that noise?
That's Mad Squirrel.
Now you you're pulling a Sean.
She's doing it way better. Way better.
Sean be playing some random ass shit. I don't even know what he's doing.
Yeah, except Mad Squirrel can like read my mind and know what sounds to play. She's like, yep, he just said what he said against Zod. Smack.
I mean, Sean is an old white man, so he's pretty much worthless. So of course he's not going.
Oh my god!
And he made his trash.
Oh my god.
Well, I mean, he's in his mid 40s. Once you hit 50, you're out of the demographic, and he's white. Yeah, they're really not going to have anything for him anymore.
You like popsicles?
Yes.
Oh, shit.
Why I feel like you really say it like that, Mad Squirrel?
Oh, you know, if I have a cold. No, I'm kidding.
Oh, Jesus.
Birthday.
So, do you have any specific brand of syrup to plug, Perp?
Nah, just don't get
using
no
the
bullshit shit.
Butterworth? Oh. Wonderful. Okay, plug yourself, Zod.
Don't get no strawberry syrup or no like. I'm not that strawberry shortcake syrup.
Bro, eat your pancakes, bro. Your extra dry pancakes. Eat them.
Nah, my food never dry.
Pancake probably tastes like Waffle House.
Oh.
You're late.
Oh my god. I love the fandom zone. So everybody, welcome to the channel. If you're here, you expect this wacky shit, and you know, no matter what people say, they always come back to the fandom zone. Anyways, I'm going to be doing a discussion about the Joker. I'm also going to be dropping my spoiler review of the Joker. We're more of deep dive and talk more about the movie. And
Wait,
you know,
did you already put it out?
nah, man.
Why not? Stevie saw the movie already, which means it's out.
Mhm.
No, it's only out in that weird mythical land. It's still not out yet. It doesn't come out till tomorrow.
Right. Australians need to know what you think about it, spoiler style.
You make a compelling.
Continue.
But that's going to be out, and I think this movie is going to cause me to have a roundtable discussion because there's going to be a lot once people see this to kind of talk about and unpack, get some ideas. So I'm going to be holding a roundtable.
Yeah, for the
that.
revolution.
And yeah, we're going to start the fucking revolution, disclaimer, because I don't want YouTube to shut me down. But anyways, I'm going to have a guest in the fandom zone talks on Saturday.
It was terrible.
Is it going to? Who is it going to be? Is it going to be another YouTuber with like 20 YouTube subscribers?
No, last week I had RK Outpost. So this week I don't know who I'm going to have.
Who is RK Outpost?
Yeah, how is it that you have the least amount of views with the interview with somebody who has the most subscribers?
Yeah,
other than LB.
That was weird.
You never interviewed me.
Well, I mean, you're in the list.
I am.
Whatever the conversation is that you two have says Fandom Talks in the thumbnail.
Oh.
Exactly.
But yeah,
you need to interview him.
What? Say again?
You need to interview him.
We're still live?
Yes.
Okay, we plugged all of our stuff. Are we going off or no?
We will as soon as Zada's done here.
But no, for real, who is Ryan Outpost 1?
It's a weird Ryan Canal RK Outpost.
Okay, who is this person?
It's some person that Jeremy got on his channel that he met in California or some shit like that.
I still don't know who he is. All I remember
He's
is
an
all of a sudden
person.
appeared on Tommy's channel. Thomas's channel, sorry.
Well, now
It's
that you mentioned that he's on Geeks and Games, I should absolutely care now.
Yeah, exactly. Quack, quack.
There's a lot of people I've seen just pop up over the summer and shit. I'm like, who the fuck are you? And people are like, sub to them. I'm like, no. I won't say their name on stream. I'll say a couple of them when we go off, whenever we're doing that.
All right. So, anyways, thank you, everybody. And
see you tomorrow.
We'll see you tomorrow. And as always, remember, there's only one rule here in the Fandom Zone.
Can I break it?
Before Za.
No. Not doing it.
Or anything.
Not doing that either.